Welcome in. It is week 2 of Canyonview Jaguar football. I'm Ryan Blank. I'm alongside Nakash Nath here on the Varsity Sports Show Network. Last week, the Jaguars suffered a 29-7 loss in a short week against the Peoria Panthers after their original opponent, Lake Havasu, had to forfeit due to COVID. This week, they take on a talented Shadow Ridge team who defeated Avondale Westview High School 54-0 last week, which is Coach Garrett's former team. We have the national anthem. We will be back on the Varsity Sports Show Network. We are back, and as I was saying, the Jaguars start out the season 0-1 after a tough loss last week. But they are here at Shadow Ridge looking to turn the tide. Nick, I want to bring you in here. What does the team have to do better this week to get into the win column for the first time this year?
Yeah, you know, the Jaguars last week, just the story of the game was really the turnovers. 6 total turnovers, 2 fumbles, 1 safety, 3 turnover on downs. The team wasn't disciplined to begin with. Multiple penalties, holding calls, roughing the passing calls. You know, just things that you see a lot of in week 1, but if they want to be competitive in this week, they need to be better on the offensive end.
Yeah, and you said it. This team struggled last week. They got themselves into a rhythm after falling behind 20-0, getting it to 20-7, and having a chance to cut it down to 1 possession going into halftime, but failed to score. And then a safety and a punt return off of the safety for a touchdown is what ended the scoring at 29-7. This week, the team is going to have to take care of the ball, like you said, Nick, and they're going to have to play discipline. This Shadow Ridge team, the Stallions, played great last week. You saw a very dynamic team, both on offense and defense. They had over 300 yards of total offense, and they had 7 total touchdowns. And what you have to look at is their quarterback, Seth Gallardo. He did not do much with his arm, but you saw his impact on the ground, Nick. What do you think they're going to have to do to limit his effect on the ground?
Yeah, talk about a dual-threat guy. I mean, you read off some of these stats, 4 for 11 for 126 and a touchdown, 10 rushes for 113 yards and 4 touchdowns. He was virtually their entire offense last week, and if the Jaguars are going to have any chance of containing him, they're going to have to put a QB spy on him. Just make sure he doesn't get outside of the pocket and get comfortable, because if Shadow Ridge doesn't do that, then they're going to be in trouble for a long time.
The question is also, they do have their running back, Anthony Garcia, who also was terrific last week. He also had a 100-yard rushing game and 2 scores. What do they have to do to help themselves against the rushing game? Is it going to have to be them sending more blitzes, like you said, a QB spy? But what do they have to do to where they can limit the running game and make the Stallions beat them through the air?
Just stack the box, you know, put constant pressure on the box. You know, it's going to be tough for the secondary to be left on one-on-one coverages, but if they're going to have any chance of stopping this run game, they're going to have to put all their attention on the running back and on Gallardo, as this offense is a heavy run-style offense, and the Jaguars are going to need to do all they can to stop that.
Yeah, now I want to look at the Canyonview offense. Last week they failed to get over 200 total yards of offense, and they were only able to get in the end zone once. What do they have to do this week to where they can get themselves into the end zone more and put pressure on the Stallion defense?
Well, honestly, last week it was all self-inflicted wounds. We mentioned the turnovers earlier. We mentioned the penalties. Those are drive killers, and those are things that Canyonview is going to have to try to avoid this week. They're going to have to be more disciplined on offense, take care of the football, because they can put some pretty good drives together, and they can really put pressure on the Shadow Ridge team if they just take care of the ball and just don't make silly mistakes.
All right, we have kickoff coming, and we will have the Jaguars kicking off in this one to start out, and this could be a big play for them, as last week they were able to also win the toss and kick. This could be a huge thing for them, because if they can keep themselves within the game, within a possession, they could come in, start second half, and get themselves right back in it.
First drive is always important. Get a quick 3 and out, and then get right back on offense. And the good thing with deferring is this team will get the ball back, start the second half. So if their plan goes accordingly, get a quick 3 and out, get the ball back, and then go from there.
Yeah, and we'll have Richard Caston kicking it off, the kicker for the Jaguars to start it off. And it looks like for the Stallions, back to receive is going to be Isaac Yates, number 1. Week 2 is almost underway. Can the Jaguars turn the tide and get their first win in the Nick Garrett's era?
We're in for a good one, Ryan. We're in for a good one.
And here we go. We have the whistle from the official, and we are getting ready for kickoff. Got the Stallions dropping back another returner. Caston getting ready to kick. And we are underway. Week 2 of Jaguar football. A short kick over to the 40-yard line, and nobody's jumped on it. And there's a scramble for the football. And Canyonview looks like they might have recovered it. It looks like the Jaguars have recovered the kick, and they will start out on offense.
Talk about a great start to the game. Wow. You mentioned, Ryan, short kick, but no one was able to recover it, and Canyonview was able to jump right on top of it and start the game with the ball.
Yeah, what you saw was you had a returner for the Stallions right by the 40-yard line, let it go over his head. And there, right away, you saw a short bounce, didn't take a big hop, and the Jaguars were able to jump on it. And here comes Ashton Zacher and the Jaguars offense to start this game.
What a great start from the Jaguars. Can't ask for anything better.
They get the ball to start the game, and they'll get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah.
Nothing more you can ask.
Right. Great special teams play to start out the game.
And it looks like they're going to start off in the pistol formation. And this is where they really hammered the ball a lot last week with Matthew Flores, Nick.
Yeah, Matthew Flores, the workhorse of this team, 11 rushes for 61 yards last game. We'll look to get more carries for this Canyonview team, as honestly if he breaks one loose right here, then Canyonview could be set up well shot in the red zone.
Yeah, what they have to do is start quick, and it would be great for them to get out early and score. And the snap goes to Zachary. He's going to hand it off, and it's going to be a short gain of about a yard or two. And that handoff went to Flores for a short gain, his first carry of the night. And like we said, he was the guy last week, had 11 rushes, 61 yards, and he's more of a power back.
Yeah, get the rushing game established, get this running game going, keep the defense honest. And if the running game is just as good as the passing game, then it'll make for a great day for Canyonview in this offense.
Canyonview back in the pistol formation. Wide receiver in motion, and it's going to be a jet sweep. Zacher over to number 11, Damari Colbert, and he's going to get close to first down yardage on second down.
Great second down play right there, as they were able to use the jet motion to get a good amount of chunkage of the yards back, set up a possible 3rd and short.
3rd down and 2. In right around the 30-yard line, and this could be, if they don't get it, they could go for it on 4th down.
Wow, 4 down territory this early, I would love to see that.
Got 2 backs in the backfield looking to go power style, and motion out, back into the pistol formation. Zacher calling for the snap. Colbert back in motion. Zacher's going to run it. No, he's going to flip it over to Flores, and Flores is going to cut inside, and he's got enough yardage for the first down. But a flag was thrown. Could have been an illegal motion on the Jaguars.
Great read by Zacher there on the read option. Pitch it back to your back. He read the defender perfectly, and they were able to pick up the first down. Let's see what the call on the field is.
waiting the call from the head official. There you just saw an option. Jaguar looked, found his read, pitched it back to Flores, got the first down, but looks like that play is going to be taken back. And it is an illegal motion on the Jaguars, and that's going to move them back 5 yards, setting up 3rd down and 7.
We mentioned earlier, Ryan, these self-inflicted wounds, you know, these little penalties and these little mistakes by Canyon View is going to end up hurting them long distance in the game.
Yeah, this is where they're probably going to have to go through the air, which you have not seen yet tonight. And that's what they struggled with last week. You didn't see them establish the passing game early.
Yeah, the passing game needs to be on point today if they want any chance of winning. Huge passing situation here on 3rd and 7.
Empty backfield for Zacher. Call for the snap, he's got it. Drops back, feeling pressure right away. Over the middle, intercepted. And running down the field, down the sideline, it's number 23 for the Stallions. And that is going to be Devon Ochoa, cornerback. And that is a great start for the Stallions to bounce back after a miscue on the kickoff. But a flag was thrown mid-return.
Stallions brought the entire house right there, forced Thatcher to make an ill-advised throw. Defense read it perfectly, and the Stallions are back on offense.
Yeah, what you saw right away is linebacker coming right up the A-gap, unblocked. Jaguar felt the pressure, had to get rid of it, throws it into double coverage, and he gets picked off. And the Stallions are going to have great field position to start, as they will be inside Jaguar territory.
Let's see if this passing attack from the Jaguars is the reason why their offense looms, because their obvious passing situation there on 3rd and 7, and they're unable to get the conversion, and they turn the ball over. They went from possibly getting 3 points to 0 points.
And there are 2 penalties on the Stallions there, and it was on the return. You had an illegal block in the back, which was declined, and then a holding on the return as well. So they're going to be all the way back close to their own 20-yard line to start this drive instead of being in Jaguar territory. You talk about self-inflicted wounds here, Nick, and do you think that this could have an effect on the Stallions?
100% could. That was a great return there made by number 23, Ochoa. And we mentioned earlier, these self-inflicted wounds are turning costly for both teams early on. The Stallions are able to get the ball back, though. Let's see if they're able to make the best out of the situation.
And here comes the Jaguar defense, led by linebacker Keegan Landis, who had 10 tackles and a pick last week. And the handoff right away is going to go to Garcia for a short gain.
You see it early, both teams trying to establish the run, both with their first offensive plays, getting the ball going there for a 2-yard gain.
It looks like you're going to see hurry up here, no huddle from the Stallions. Empty backfield for quarterback Gallardo. 2nd down and 8. And we're going to have a penalty flag thrown. It looks like you're going to have a offsides called on the Jaguars. And it looks like that flag is going to go on number 44, Dylan Tracy of the Jaguars, and that's going to set up 2nd down and short now. Oh, and they're going to flip it, and it's going to be a false start on the Stallions. I did not see the offensive line move, and now it's going to be 2nd down and long.
So we have 3 straight penalties from this Stallions team, and it's forcing them way, way back into Canyon View territory.
This is where the Stallions are hurting themselves, and where the Jaguars can take advantage of miscues early to get off the field. Garrow back to pass, looking for his receiver, Yates. He's got him. Yates cuts back in towards the numbers, and he will get about a gain of 8, setting up 3rd down and around 5.
Most ideal play right there for Shadowridge is they're able to get a chunk of those penalty yards back, set up a manageable 3rd down.
Still going no huddle. Very up-paced tempo offense from the Stallions here. 3rd down and 4 at the 27-yard line. Gyro's got Garcia along his right hip. Gyro's going to drop back to pass. He's feeling pressure. He's rolling out to his right. He's going to look to take it himself. He's going to be hit out of bounds. And he's going to be short of the 1st down marker, and that's going to be 4th down and short.
there's that QB spike we talked about earlier, not allowing Gallardo to escape the pocket, and they're able to contain him for minimal gain.
It looks like they're going to keep Gallardo in the offense out there. Do you agree with this call?
Wow. In Canyonview territory, short fourth down, I don't know. This could prove to be costly for Shadow Ridge if they're able to get it, because Canyonview get the ball with great field position.
Yeah, the Stallions are in their own territory here, and it's not like they're close to midfield. They're not that close.
Right.
Handoff's going to go to Garcia on fourth down, and he's going to be hit along the backfield, but he's going to look to extend, and they're going to mark him back, and it looks like he will be short.
It's going to be a really close call here. Let's see what the spot that the refs gave him.
Refs going to make the spot. He was hit behind the line and did not go down, but he did make one last effort to extend for the first down. And it's going to be a turnover on downs, and the Jaguars will take over at the Stallions' 30-yard line.
We mentioned earlier, Ryan, if Shadow Ridge wasn't able to get that conversion, then Canyonview would be set up in great field position, and they're at their own 30 right now, looking to put some points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and you're seeing it right now, Nick. The offense comes back out for their second drive. The defense gets a huge stop. Keegan Landis there, the star linebacker, in on the tackle behind the line. And this is where you could see the Jaguars take advantage of more miscues from the Stallions to get an early lead.
Both teams sloppy early, unable to get conversions, and this could be a trend we've seen the entire game.
All right, here's Zachar in the pistol formation with Flores behind him. Colbert in motion. Face a handoff. Zachar's dropping back. Looking for his receiver, overthrown and incomplete. Pass was intended for number 21, Jordan Harvey. Last week, Harvey did a little bit of everything. Had 3 receptions for 22 yards and then had 2 rushes. That pass, a little bit overthrown, set up second down long.
Great concept right there, getting the defense moving, a lot of motion, a lot of pre-snap motion right there. Just unable to connect. A little bit of an overthrow right there by Zachar.
Yeah, he had Harvey over the middle, and that could have been close to a first down.
It could have been a great gain off the first play. Sets up a 2nd and 10 right now.
Pistol formation. Flores behind Zachar. Zachar's going to drop back, roll to his right, and on the run, he's going to hit Harvey for a good gain, and it looks like it'll be good for a first down. First down of the night. First down of the night, and that'll move the sticks as they are now inside the Stallions' 20-yard line, now in the red zone.
Great play right there by Zachar, able to roll out to his right, felt the pressure, and he's able to hit Harvey for a great throw over the middle.
Yeah, and there you saw the fake handoff, and Zachar rolled out to his right, hits Harvey this time right on the numbers, and that's a big first down. Pressure is now on the Stallions' defense. Can they force another turnover, Nick?
Let's see what happens here. Canyonview does have a history of turnovers in the red zone.
Colbert and Harvey now in motion. They're going to have trips right. Zachar calls for a snap. Colbert back in motion. He's going to roll out, and he's going to take it himself. No, he's going to flip it back to Flores, and he's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll be about a loss of 1, or he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Stallions are all over that play. They sniffed out from the beginning. They're able to cover both Zachar and the running back, and they're able to get him for minimal gains. Sets up a 2nd and 11 now.
Yeah, they lost yardage there. Interesting call by Zachar there. He had a little bit of room to run, to maybe gain a yard or 2, but flipped it back to Flores.
Play was doomed from the beginning. The Stallions are ready.
Back in the pistol formation, but they do have trips right once again. 2nd down and 11. Colbert back in motion. Zachar gets a snap, drops back, looking over the middle. He's got Harvey, who's going to cut to the outside. He's got some room, and he's going to be brought down by Ochoa after a nice gain, setting up 3rd down and manageable.
Nice play call there by Canyonview. They saw that Shadow Ridge was setting pressure, able to set up a nice halfback screen there and get a good amount of yards. Sets up a manageable 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, great gain there. Just looking for something quick over the middle, quick screen crossing route to Harvey. He had blockers downfield, and he nearly had room on the outside. That sets up 3rd down and 5 at around the 12-yard line of the Stallions. Zachar calling for the snap. He's going to drop back, rolls to his right. Looking for a receiver, has nobody. He's going to look down the field and throws it away through the back of the end zone. He had pressure on the outside, and that's going to be 4th down.
Smart play by Zasher there. You don't want to throw a turnover in the red zone. Play it safe. Get some points on the board for this offense. Or unless they're keeping the offense out there. Wow, Ryan, what do you think about this?
And looks like they're going to bring in some power here up front. It looks like from here, they're going to kick it and have Caston come out.
Smart decision here. You've had a few opportunities already on offense. Might as well just get some points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, just to get an early lead. Put pressure on the Stallions offense. I agree with this decision.
Build some momentum.
This is going to be about a 29-yarder for Caston here. Timeout is called by the Jaguars and Coach Nick Garrett. They're going to look over the play call, and we will be back. 6:11 remaining in this first quarter, tied at 0. We will be back on the Varsity Sports Show Network.
Thank you for listening to the Varsity Sports Show. Our mission is to empower education and enable dreams, creating a platform to promote young people in extracurricular activities and community outreach. If you are interested in partnering up with the Varsity Sports Show, find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or call or text us at 480-779-9437. The Varsity Sports Show.
Use that ball as a fumble. You took it, you tucked it away, and you ran.
Arizona's home for youth, high school, college, and you.
We are back on the Varsity Sports Show Network. Caston getting ready to kick a 29-yard field goal with 6:11 remaining in this first quarter.
This would be big for Canyonview right here. Get some points on the scoreboard. This would be the first points that would be allowed by Shadowridge this season if the field goal goes through.
Snap is good. Kick is up. And it is good. Caston makes a 29-yard field goal, and the Jaguars have their first lead of the season up 3-0.
Wow. Like I mentioned earlier, these are the first points Shadowridge has allowed all season as they shut out their last opponent 54-0, I believe. Good for Canyonview to come out of the gate, force some early turnovers, and get some points on the board.
And now the pressure is going to be on Gallardo and that Stallion offense to respond. Great kick from Caston. Clean snap, hold from Zacher, right down the middle through the uprights.
Yeah, that was good from at least 40, I would say.
Caston will come out for the kickoff, and this is big for the Jaguars. They did not have a lead in their last game as they fell down into a huge deficit 20-0 early, but the key thing is the defense. Get a big stop on 4th down. Compared to last week, the first 3 drives for their defense, they surrendered touchdowns.
That had to be a point of emphasis going into practice this week, for Canyonview, is that defense needed to stand strong and give this offense a chance to put points on the scoreboard, and they have given Canyonview 2 opportunities in Shadowridge territory, and they're able to put some points on the board.
Yeah, and you saw Zacher make up for that interception back on the first drive, hitting Harvey for some big gains to set them up for that field goal.
Yeah, and I thought it was really important on that 3rd and 5. He didn't try and force anything. He was able to just scramble, throw the ball out of bounds, and able to give his kicker a chance to put some points on the board again.
Yeah, and what you saw there was from Zacher, he didn't throw into double coverage, try to make something out of nothing where he was intercepted. There he makes a smart read, throws it out of bounds, and now the Jaguars have a lead.
He definitely learned from his mistake on the first drive.
Jaguars getting ready to kick off, back over to the Stallions. Caston getting ready to kick. And it is off. This one deeper down the line, and it's going to take a hop out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty. Looks like the Jaguars are trying to see if they can recover another kickoff there, but this time it took a bounce out of play.
And you give great starting field position to the Stallions team that is just looking for any sort of momentum, and they get it right now, getting the ball at their own 40-yard line. Costly mistake there by Canyonview.
Yeah, another miscue. This could be the opening for the Stallions to get on the scoreboard and respond to the field goal from the Jags.
Canyonview's defense been good so far. Let's see if we can keep it up. Keep Gallardo outside of the pocket and try and contain him.
But, Nick, I do have a question. What you just mentioned, don't you want to try to keep Gallardo in the pocket because he's so versatile with his legs?
Right, no, you do make a great point right there. But let's see if they can try and let's see if Canyonview can test his arm and see if he's able to make those throws that we haven't seen him make yet, you know. And that QB spy is going to be really important for Canyonview this entire game.
Ball on the 35-yard line. First down and 10 for the Stallions. Garcia on the left hip of Gallardo. Handoff's going to go to Garcia. He's going to try to cut outside, and he's going to be met right away for a short gain by a group of Canyonview defenders led by Landis.
You see this offense is already run heavy as most of their offensive plays have been the run. Let's see if they come out here and try and establish that passing game on this drive.
It's going to be second down and 7 at their own 38-yard line.
Empty backfield here.
Going across the middle on motion is number 6, Robert Greer, and he's going to have a huge gain, and he's going to take it all the way up towards midfield for a first down, but there is a penalty.
Great burst of speed there by Greer as he's able to take that handoff and just make it on the outside, able to turn into a huge gain. Let's see what the penalty on the field is, though.
Yeah, he did a great job taking the shovel pass from Gallardo, cutting the outside, and got a huge gain. Referees talking about the flag, seeing if they can come to a decision here. And it's going to be holding on the Stallions, and that's going to take away the big gain on second down. And that's going to push them back, and they're going to have second down and long once again. Costly penalty once again from the Stallions team that was very disciplined in their first game of the season.
This is similar to what we saw in Canyonview's first game. You know, these constant self-inflicted wounds, these penalties that are just drive killers, and they could put Canyonview in a really good position to get back on offense here.
And it's going to set up second down and 12. Clock is running just past the 5:20 mark in the first quarter. Jaguars lead 3-0. Gallardo calling for the snap. He's got it. He's going to drop back. Looking downfield. Pump fakes. He's going to roll out to his left, and he's got some running room. And he's going to take it. He's going to be met with a huge hit after a short gain.
That's what Canyonview has to do.
And there's going to be a flag thrown by the referee on the near sideline. And trainers are being called over as Gallardo is down. Looks like it might be an unnecessary roughness penalty, but it looks like on the run, Gallardo was trying to get out of bounds, and he was just met with a hard hit.
We talked about earlier how Canyonview was going to try and contain him. I think they made one hit too many right there on Gallardo as he is down right now, and we see Canyonview players taking a knee for him.
With that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back after the injury on the Varsity Sports Show Network.
Training Better Athletes was founded by renowned football coach Ron Sowers with the philosophy of training well-rounded young people in mind and body. TBA is the go-to for middle schoolers through the pros. Coach Sowers has worked with all sports but specializes in football offensive and defensive line skills training. Whether it's one-on-one or group training, reach out to Coach Sowers at trainingbetterathletes.com or call him at 602-435-9064. You can't cheat the grind.
At Angel Dentistry, our focus is to provide the highest quality and comprehensive family and cosmetic dentistry care. From checkups and cleanings to advanced issues like gum disease and implants, Angel Dentistry will provide an array of dental services to meet all of your family's needs. With extensive experience in using the latest dental techniques and state-of-the-art technology, visit us online at angeldentistry.net for more information or call to schedule your appointment today.
We are back on the Varsity Sports Show Network as Stallions quarterback Seth Gallardo is walking off the field after taking a hard hit as he rolled out of the pocket on second down and long. Looks like he's trying to walk off on his own power. But looks like on the sideline for the Stallions is number 11, Micah Hendricks, warming up to go in as quarterback. Last week you saw Hendricks make his impact on defense with 2 interceptions. This week he's going to have to come in for the dual threat quarterback of the Stallions as he is walking off and is in grave pain.
We see Gallardo there, able to walk off in his own strength, but you can see the discomfort in his face, and you can just tell that he might be out for a majority of this game. We mentioned it earlier in the opening. He accounted for 239 total yards, 5 touchdowns for this offense. Let's see how Shadowridge responds and is able to look for their offense.
Yeah, it looks like the refs are discussing potentially a flag could have been thrown on the Jaguars defense on the play. But as it stands currently, it's going to be 3rd down and long for the Stallions offense, right around their own 33-yard line.
As their backup quarterback, Micah Hendricks, enters into the game. A targeting call has been called.
And it looks like they just disqualified a Jaguars player for the hit on Gallardo.
I don't know if I've ever seen that in high school football.
I have never seen a targeting call in a high school football game.
There we go.
The ball is being moved back, though. Could this have been a penalty called for unsportsmanlike conduct on the Stallions?
I am not sure what's going on right now.
Because it is now 3rd down and forever.
3rd and 23 now for the Stallions.
Yeah, it looks like there wasn't a flag on the Jaguars. Looks like there was a flag on the Stallions, and they ejected one of the Shadowridge players from sportsmanlike conduct. But now we will restart play. 5:01 remaining in the first quarter, 3rd down, 23. Hendricks takes a snap, drops back. He's looking deep down the field towards the marker, and overthrown, looking for his receiver, Greer. And that's going to be 4th down and 23 for the Stallions, and they're going to bring out the punt unit.
Great play call there by Shadowridge. You were looking for a long pass there. He had his receivers just unable to connect right there.
And right there, you saw 2 wide receivers sent on go routes, and the secondary for the Jaguars came in double coverage at the end and stopped a pass from being completed, and it's 4th down. They're going to get the ball back.
Yeah, Canyonview looks to get the ball back right now in good field position, you would think.
And back to receive the punt for the Jaguars is Colbert. He's standing around the Canyonview 40-yard line.
As we have another flag on the play here.
Delay of game on the Stallions, and that's going to set it up as 4th down at 28. And that's another penalty on the Stallions. They have been sloppy throughout the start of this first quarter.
You can tell their focus is elsewhere tonight, and it could doom large as Canyonview looks to get the ball back with the lead already. Oh.
And short punt, and it's going to take a hop around the 35-yard line and roll to the 40-yard line of the Stallions. But we have a flag in the backfield, right around where the punt was, and it looks like it's going to be roughing the punter, which is a 15-yard penalty.
Very interested to see what they call here as we see Canyonview celebrating. Let's just see what this call is.
As it stands currently before the penalty, Canyonview has the ball at the 41-yard line. And yep, it is going to be roughing the kicker on the Jaguars. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. And it is going to be also an automatic 1st down.
We talk about self-inflicting wounds. That might have been the biggest one in the game so far. You talk about getting the ball back at your own 40 to now you put your defense back on the field, and this offense gets another chance to put some points on the board.
You saw last week, the Jaguars were penalized for roughing the kicker penalty.
Gotta stay more disciplined if you want to take advantage of this.
Yeah, and you see right now Seth Gallardo is laying on the trainer's table in pain.
Micah Hendricks looks to lead this offense.
Takes snap. He's going to hand it off to Garcia, who's met behind the back, behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a loss.
This Canyonview D-line has been able to get in the backfield multiple times now, causing disruption as they're able to blow up that play and set up a 2nd and long.
On the play there, it was defensive back Garrett Hager breaking through the line, and that's going to be a loss of 5, setting up 2nd down and 15. Looks like we got Garcia on the right hip of Gallardo. He's going to drop back. No, he's going to pitch it over to Garcia, and he's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage once again. This time it is Ethan Jewell for the Jaguars coming in and making the play. That's going to move them back even more, setting up 3rd down and about 16.
What a play from Jewell there, able to get in the backfield quickly and stop that run game short. Sets up an obvious passing situation on 3rd and 16.
Yeah, they're going to have to go to the air here with Hendricks, who is 0 for 1 on the first play. He came in, he looked down the field on 3rd down and 23 and was incomplete.
We see one single high safety right now for Canyonview as they jump back into coverage.
Hendricks takes a snap, he's going to drop back, he's going to look to take off, and he's going to be evading defenders, and he's going to be hit right around the original line of scrimmage, and it's going to set up 4th down and long, and here comes the punt unit for the Stallions. Amazing
defensive sequence there by Canyonview. All 4 run plays, you could say, were stopped for minimal gain as they're able to push Shadowridge in uncomfortable territory, punting on a 4th and 11 from their own 31.
Jaguars defense comes up with another stop and holds this talented Stallions offense. Back to return the punt is number 13, Dion McClelland. He's going to call for the fair catch. He's got it at the Jaguars' 38-yard line, and that's where Zacher and the offense will take over once again.
Jaguars are already up 3-0, looking to increase their lead over this talented Stallions team.
Yeah, if they can get the ball in the end zone on this drive, they will have a 2-possession lead on the Shadowridge Stallions.
It'd be impressive, especially coming off the road and coming off of a tough Week 1 loss. Let's see if Zacher and this Jaguars offense can establish from that passing game.
Zacher and Flores in the backfield for the Jaguars. Looks like they're going to stay in the pistol formation, which is very much what their offense relies around, is that pistol formation with Flores behind Zacher.
A lot of pre-stuff motion from the Jaguars offense we've seen early. A lot of jet sweeps, a lot of motions, a lot of read options.
Handoff is going to be faked. Zacher's going to take off down the sideline. He's got room down the sideline, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds around the 30-yard line in Stallion territory, and that's a huge gain on 1st down.
Excellent read by Zacher on that play as he's able to entirely fool the defense as they thought they were going to pitch it to the first running back, then they thought they were going to pitch it to his other guy, and he's able to keep it for a long gain.
Yeah, he faked the handoff over to Flores, and he took off on his own, cutting around the outside and ran up the sideline. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 at the Stallion 34-yard line with 2:35 remaining in this 1st quarter.
Huge play right there from Zacher.
Zacher going up to the line, calling an audible. And flag is going to be thrown. It looks like it could be a delay of game or the game clock was not set. Waiting the official call from the officials here. Inadvertent flag, and it's still going to be 1st down and 10 at the Stallion 34-yard line. Ref blows whistle, and the game clock will start to run. In motion. Zacher takes a snap. He's going to drop back. Feels pressure. And he's going to his receiver, and that's going to be Harvey once again. He has room down the field. Cuts inside, and he's still on his feet. He's going to be brought down inside the 15-yard line of the Stallions. And that's going to be another first down.
Another great play call there by the Jaguars. Able to get the defense on their heels instead of an obvious screen play, and able to get a huge chunk of yards right there. Sets up a first and 10.
Another quick screen pass over to Harvey for a big gain, and now they are back in the red zone. First down and 10 around the 12-yard line.
We're seeing a lot of great downfield blocking by the Jaguars team early on.
And a flag is going to be thrown. It's going to be offsides on the Stallions, and that's going to set up first down and 5 inside the 10-yard line. Backs are against the wall for the Shadow Ridge defense here. 2:20 remaining in this first quarter.
This could be huge for the Jaguars. Try and get the ball in the end zone here. Put up a 10-0 lead.
Zacher pistol formation. Off for the snap. Hands it off to Flores, who spins out of a tackle, and he's still going to be brought down for a short gain.
Good penetration there by the Stallion defense as they're able to hold this canyonview offense for a minimal gain.
Yeah, and that's just a great play by Flores as well, spinning out of a tackle and lunging his way forward, setting up second down and 3 after a 2-yard gain.
Yeah,
they're at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, that extra effort got him the extra 2 yards right there.
Second down. Zacher calling an audible. Calls for the snap. He's going to take it himself. He cuts to the outside. He's going to be met. He reaches for the pylon. Touchdown, Jaguars! Ashton Zacher cuts to the outside and gets into the end zone. But we have a penalty flag thrown.
Great QB design right there. As Asher's able to get in the end zone, but we have a penalty on the fly.
Waiting the call from the official. And it's holding on the Jaguars, and this could potentially be a touchdown killer.
We keep talking about self-inflicted wounds. Doesn't get much worse than eliminating a touchdown off the board. As a holding call sets back this Jaguars offense all the way back to, I would say, the 15-yard line.
Looks like they'll be around the 15, 16-yard line. Second down and 15. Touchdown White. Life is back into the Stallions defense and into the crowd. Zacher calls for a snap, rolls out to his right, looking for a receiver. Low throw, and it's going to be incomplete. Hit the ground, looking for Colbert there, and that's going to be third down and 15.
Dangerous throw by Zacher there as that ball was almost intercepted. Luckily, the Shadow Ridge defense isn't able to get their hands on the ball and sets up a third and long here for this Jaguars offense.
Looks like Colbert was arguing that he made the play. Low throw, he had to go to the ground and try to make the catch, incomplete.
Interesting.
57 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Third down and 15 for the Jags. Fake pass, Zacher's gonna take off up the middle, and he's gonna be met, but they're gonna look for an extra push, and he's gonna be brought down around the 10-yard line. And that's gonna set up fourth down, and it looks like you're gonna see Richard Caston come back out for another field goal opportunity.
Missed opportunity here from Canyonview as they get a touchdown race off the scoreboard. They're still able to get points on the scoreboard, hopefully.
And we have an injured Stallion on the field. With that, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we will have fourth down and 7 around the Stallion 10-yard line. We will be back on the Varsity Sports Show Network.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk to you about a good friend of mine named Bob Jenkins. Bob is a Marine Corps veteran. Bob and his younger brother DJ own Vets Built Contracting. For 5 years, they've been hiring and putting veterans to work. Vets Built is licensed, bonded, and insured, both residential and commercial, specializing in renovations, remodeling, new build, casitas, safe rooms, or small commercial TI work. If you're a skilled veteran looking for work, a homeowner in need of work, or a commercial business needing TI work, please call Bob or DJ at Vets Built at 480-584-3675. Are you unable to do the things you love? Do you know your daily habits could be better to enhance your quality of life? Are you suffering with chronic pain or chronic illness and can't find the right solution that works for you? Fix Body Group was created so you have a team of professionals to help you achieve your health goals and get you back to doing what you love again. In Scottsdale, go to fixbodygroup.com or call 480-795-5329. Fix Body Group, proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show and Fitness Minute with Tyler Mayer. 24th Street Dental Biltmore is the place to go for cosmetic dentistry and Invisalign. Doctors Braden, Turner, and the team are ready to put your dental needs first. They are the Valley's Invisalign experts. Schedule a free exam today and mention the Varsity Show for complimentary in-house whitening. From cleanings to more comprehensive dental, 24th Street Dental Biltmore in Phoenix is the first step toward a healthier smile. Located in the heart of the Biltmore, call or stop by 602-468-1135. Proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show.
We are back on the Varsity Sports Show Network, and coming off the field injured was defensive tackle for the Shadow Ridge Stallions. It was number 99, DeJuan Curtis. Was able to walk off on his own power, but another injury suffered to the Shadow Ridge team. And Richard Caston is back out for a second field goal attempt in this first quarter. 38 seconds remaining. Snap. Hold, Caston with the kick. It is up, and it is good. Up through the uprights. And Caston is now 2 for 2 on field goals, and it is 6-0 in favor of the Jaguars.
It looked like Shadow Ridge got a hand on that kick, but Canyonview able to get that field goal through and able to build their lead up to 6. 6-0 here, Jaguars, as the Stallions will get the ball back.
Kicker Richard Caston has come up big twice after the offense has failed to get in the end zone. And now it is a 6-0 lead for the Jaguars here. 33 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Still a one-possession game here, as if the Stallions are able to get themselves in the end zone, they could potentially tie and take the lead on this drive.
It was a holding call on a touchdown run that led to Caston coming back out, and he makes up for the penalty and gets points on the board for the second time tonight.
Costly for Canyonview, though, to get their touchdown and race off the scoreboard. They're able to come away with points. However, still only a one-possession game.
Yeah, that's going to be a point of emphasis for Nick Garrett and his team. The penalties are still racking up on them in this game, and it took away a touchdown, and now it's still a one-possession game when they could have had a two-possession lead.
Yeah, certainly this game has to be both teams being so sloppy from the get-go. In this first quarter, we've seen an insurmountable amount of penalties, amount of injuries, just sloppy football all around.
Cassie getting ready to kick it off. Back to the Stallions. It is off. Deepest kick of the night. Yates is going to field it around the 12-yard line. He's going to look to cut outside, cuts back in. He's got room down the sidelines, and he's going to be knocked down out of bounds by Caston near midfield, and that's where the Stallion offense is going to take over.
Great return there, as the Jaguars aren't able to make a tackle at the point of contact, and he's able to break away for a nice gain right there. Sets up the Stallion offense nicely.
Yeah, they're going to start off at their own 43-yard line, and on that play, Yates fielded it around the 12, looked to go outside, cut back in, found his way back to the outside, down the sidelines, and it was Caston, the last guy he really had to beat, who made the play to get him out of bounds.
We see kickers make those plays a lot, and we just saw one there.
Micah Hendricks back out for the Stallions offense. Takes a snap, he's going to drop back to pass. Fakes the pass, he's going to look to run, and he's going to be met right at the line of scrimmage by Keegan Landis. And that'll be a gain of 1, if that.
We see that Kiwi spy, Ryan. We mentioned from the opening. Canyonview read the scouting report, and they know that both of these offensive quarterbacks look to skate the pocket and they're not having any of that this game.
Yeah, great play there from the Jaguars. And that's going to end the first quarter of action here at Shadowridge High School. The Jaguars have their first lead of the season and lead the Stallions 6-0. We're going to take a short break. We will be back on the Varsity Sports Show Network for the second quarter.
Thank you for listening to the Varsity Sports Show. Our mission is to empower education and enable dreams, creating a platform to promote young people in extracurricular activities and community outreach. If you are interested in partnering up with the Varsity Sports Show, find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or call or text us at 480-779-9437. The Varsity Sports Show.
Use that ball as a fumble. You took it, you tucked it away, and you ran.
Arizona's home for youth, high school, college, and you.
And we are back with Jaguar football on the Varsity Sports Show Network. We are through one quarter of action, Nick, and what have you seen from the Jaguars so far?
I've seen sloppy play from both teams so far. This Jaguars team has come out with life, come out with energy, and they put themselves in a position to win this ball game easily as they enter the second quarter with a 6-0 lead. The offenses look good, the defenses look solid so far. Let's see if they can keep it up and potentially win their first ball game this season.
Hendricks back out, 2nd down and 9 at their own 44-yard line. Whistle blown by the officials. Got trips over to the left for the Stallions. Hendricks calls for the snap, and it looks like it's going to be a false start on the Stallions. It looks like that comes against number 53, Will Pritz, the left tackle.
I always think it's so interesting when quarterbacks get their own offensive linemen to jump off sides.
And it is a false start. That's going to set up 2nd down and 14 around the 39-yard line.
Not a great start from the Stallions there, as we saw an entire first quarter of sloppiness from them, and they opened the second quarter off with the false start of their own, as they're already backing up their offense.
Hendricks over on the near sideline talking to his coach, looking for the play call. And you see the tempo slow down for the Stallions since Seth Gallardo left injured. Trips right for the Stallions, calls for the snap. He's going to hand it off to Garcia, who evades the defender, and he's going to come up the middle, and he'll get right around the original line of scrimmage, and that's going to set up 3rd down and long.
I can't talk about enough how this canyonview defensive line has worked. They've worked tirelessly again to make this Stallions offense uncomfortable, and they're able to limit all those short runs to a minimal gain. Obvious passing situation here on a 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10. Garcia on the right, hit by Hendricks. He calls for the snap. He's going to drop back. Looking for his receiver along the right side. It is completed. And that looks like it'll be enough for a 1st down. Pass from Hendricks, caught by Chase Whitley. He had 1 reception last week for 10 yards, and his first reception of the game will be good for 11 yards and a 1st down.
Great pitch and catch there by the Stallions offense, as that's probably one of the bigger weaknesses on this team is their passing attack, and they're able to get a key, crucial 3rd down conversion right there.
1st down 10 inside Jaguar territory. Handoff is going to go to Garcia, who's going to try to cut towards the outside, and he finds room, bodies himself for about a gain of 4 on 1st down.
Good gain right there on 1st down. Sets up a 2nd and manageable, as this Stallion offense is starting to find some life.
You said it, Nick. That 3rd down conversion sparked some life into this offense, and now they're rolling, approaching the Jaguars' 40-yard line. 2nd down and 6. Hendricks takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to take it himself, cuts to the outside. He's going to cut to the inside towards the middle of the field. He's going to be met around the 1st down marker. And it is going to be good for another Stallion first down as they are inside the 35-yard line of Canyon View.
You see what a balanced offensive attack looks like. Now Canyon View isn't sure if they're going to throw or run the ball, and it's keeping them on their heels. The Stallions are able to take advantage so far.
First down and 10. Handoff's going to go to Garcia. He's going to cut to the right, outside, cuts back in, and he's going to get a good chunk on first down, setting up second down and short.
This offense is moving now.
And it's that run game. The Jaguars were able to defend it well so far, and now they're starting to attack more the outside. And
yeah, ever since that pass play, it looks like Canyon View's been lost, and they haven't been able to figure out the right scheme.
yeah, they're still trying to up the tempo on offense. Hedges takes the snap. He's going to hand it back off to Garcia. He's going to cut to the outside. He's going to evade a defender, and he's going to be hit. The ball is out. It is on the ground. And it is recovered by the Jaguars. Huge play from the defense.
Wow.
After allowing 2 first downs, they bounce back, force a fumble on running back Garcia, and the offense will take over deep in their own territory.
Just when it looked like the Stallion offense might have found what they needed to, just when it looked like they were about to put points on the board, this Canyon View defense, they will make a big play and recover a fumble and give this offense another try and extend their lead. As the shutout continues for Canyon View.
Jaguar and the offense back out, looking to extend their lead. 9:35 remaining in the second quarter. Handoff is going to go to Colbert, who was in motion, and he's going to get a gain of about 5 or 6 on first down on the jet sweep.
Huge turn of events here as we saw a possible 7-6 game. This could be possibly a 13-0 game before we know it.
That's going to set up second down and 5. Clock is rolling, and if you're the Jaguars here, are you trying to chew some clock while you're at it too on this drive?
I would say just attack. It's early in this game right now. You want to put as much pressure as you can on the Stallion team. You know, you're on the road now. You just want to put points on the board as quickly as you can, in my opinion.
Colbert in motion, fakes a handoff to Colbert, goes to Flores. He's going to cut up the middle, bullying himself towards the first down marker, and it looks like he will be about a half-yard short.
Jaguars sticking with the running attack as they will try and fight their way for a first down here as it's about to be 3rd and 1.
3rd and about a half-yard. Nick, if you're Nick Garrett's here, what are you doing here? Are you hitting it off, or are you looking for a quick pass to the outside?
I would honestly say Zatcher QB sneak right here wouldn't be the worst of options, but we see him come out in the shotgun. Let's see if he hands it up to the running back or keeps it himself.
Colbert in motion. The handoff is going to go to Flores, who's going to go up the middle, and he's got it. First down for the Jaguars.
This Jaguar offensive line is putting in work on this possession as they're able to keep pounding the ball, moving the chains.
We've got 2 players down on the field. 1 for Canyon View and 1 for Shadow Ridge. Both players are up and on their feet now. Looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field to check on the injured players. With that, we're going to take a short break on the Varsity Sports Show Network.
Training Better Athletes was founded by renowned football coach Ron Sowers with the philosophy of training well-rounded young people in mind and body. TBA is the go-to for middle schoolers through the pros. Coach Sowers has worked with all sports but specializes in football offensive and defensive line skills training. Whether it's one-on-one or group training, reach out to Coach Sowers at trainingbetterAthletes.com or call him at 602-435-9064. You can't cheat the grind.
We are back on the Varsity Sports Show Network. Zacher takes the snap, fakes the handoff, and looks for Harvey over the middle. The pass is deflected, and it'll set up second down.
Nice to see this Jaguar offense try and use the passing attack to get some yards. They're unable to convert on that one. Sets up 2nd and 10 here from their own 30-yard line.
It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Once again, you're seeing Zacher looking for Harvey a lot over the middle, trying to get him the ball in space as he is one of their best athletes. giving him the ball in space, he can do a lot of damage. 8 minutes flat remaining in this first half. Second down, pistol formation for the Jaguar offense.
Single high safety look here for the Stallions. As if one of these receivers is able to beat one of these Stallion DBs, look for a pass over the top here.
Drop a safety back in coverage. Zacher takes the handoff. He's going to roll out to his right, looking for Harvey. The pass is too high and off the hands of his intended receiver, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
They try to hit him on the comeback route right there as Zacher rolled out, looking for him on the comeback. Unable to connect right there as that pass was, I think, intended for the wrong receiver, it looked like.
Yeah, and that's twice in this game that you see Zacher overthrow Harvey, and with that ball being tipped, it could have been intercepted. But we have 3rd down and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Can the Stallions defense get off the field? Looks like they're going to try and bring more pressure. Colbert in motion.
Look for him to take a shot
Zacher
deep right here.
Drops back, looking for Flores. He's got him, and that's a 1st down. Huge 3rd down conversion from the Jaguars on a wheel route from Matthew Flores out of the backfield. Connection from Zacher. 1st down near midfield.
You said it, Ryan. Great wheel route there. Great play design by Canyonview as they're able to get Flores out in open space. And what a great, perfectly timed throw by Zacher right there.
Good throw, great protection from the offensive line, a very clean pocket. Fake the handoff to Colbert and finds his guy Flores for a big 1st down as they approach Stallion territory.
Great execution on 3rd down right there.
Colbert back in motion. Zacher is going to take the ball himself. He's going to run it. He's going to get a good chunk of yardage on 1st down, and he takes the ball inside Shadowridge territory.
This offense is moving, whether it be through the run, through the pass. This offense is finding ways to keep the chains rolling.
So set up 2nd down and about 3 or 4 for the Jaguars around the 46-yard line. Back in the pistol formation. Got 2 wide receivers over to the right, 1 on the far sideline. Zacher calls for the snap. Whistle is blown by an official. Flag is thrown. And it looks like they're going to call a delay of game on the Jaguars, and that's going to put them back 5 yards.
Costly mistake right there. You go from a really manageable 2nd and 3 to all of a sudden potential drive killer in 2nd and 8. Look for this offense to try and get those penalty yards back.
Back in their own territory, 2nd down and 8. We have just passed the 6.5-minute mark remaining in this first half. Wide receiver in motion. Zacher fakes the handoff, looking to take it himself, but trips, and will get right around the line of scrimmage, and that's going to set up 3rd down and long.
Great play design there by Canyonview as they're able to try and get Zacher out in space. He just is able to fall right there and puts Canyonview in a tough situation at 3rd and 9.
On that play was DeJuan Curtis, who was injured on the last drive, back out on the field.
Huge for that Stallion D-line.
3rd down and 9. Wide receiver in motion, and it's going to be a jet sweep. Bobbles the ball, and it's fumbled. And the Stallions are going to recover. Lucas Stewart was set in motion, gets a jet sweep and fumbles it, and the Stallions will get the ball in Jaguar territory, but a flag was thrown on the play.
Wow, Stewart there unable to take the handoff from Zacher, and this Stallion defense catches a big break here and is able to jump on the football and get their offense back on the field.
We're waiting the call from the officials. It's going to be holding on the offense, and it will be declined. And the Stallions will take over inside Canyonview territory with 5:31 remaining in the first half.
Another unforced turnover right there, leading to some uncostly mistakes.
Second turnover of the night for Canyon View. First one was an interception, this one a fumble. And now the defense is going to have to make another play with their backs against the wall.
This defense has done it time and time again. Pitching a shutout right now, 6-0 here. Let's see if this D-line can do what they've been doing all game and cause disruption.
Hendricks in the offense. Come back out for Shadow Ridge. Takes a snap, he's going to drop back. Looking for his receiver down the near sideline. He's got Isaac Yates, he's got him. And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Simple guard out action right there, ran by the Stallions as they're able to finally take the top off one and connect for a huge touchdown here.
In coverage there, it was Elijah Gutierrez who lost a step on a quick stop and go route from Yates, and that will be the first score of the night for the Stallions as they look to take the lead here with the extra point.
Second time we've seen Yates break out and use his speed to his advantage. First on the punt return, here on the go routes. You said stop and go earlier, as the Stallions look to grab a 7-6 lead here.
You saw Hendricks right away looking for Yates down the field. And the extra point is up and good. And the Stallions have taken a 7-6 lead with 5:23 remaining in the first half.
You gotta go back to that fumble earlier from the Canyon View offense. First play after that fumble, and Stallions are able to take advantage and take the lead.
48-yard connection from Hendricks to Yates for the touchdown. We await the kickoff back over to the Jaguars here.
Huge swing in the ball game, as it easily could have been 13-0. Canyon View instead, we say here 7-6 Stallions.
And all it took there was 8 seconds, one play for the touchdown, and all the momentum is swung back over to the home crowd and to the home team.
That play's been there all night for them, as Canyon View's set up mostly in no single high safeties, leaving their DBs out on the island there, and the Stallions are able to take advantage.
Yeah, you've seen this Jaguar defense game plan for the running attack, and they're got burned through the air with that single high safety action. Looks like they're going to have to make an adjustment.
Right, even with that backup quarterback in, he's shown he's able to throw that deep pass now, and let's see how Canyon View and that defense adjusts.
Chase Tornberg with the kickoff, and it's going to be fielded back around the 10-yard line, and it's going to be handed off to Harvey, and he's going to be dragged down along the sideline around the 35-yard line.
Nice misdirection there to pick up an extra couple 10 or 15 yards.
It was Walker Foster who originally hauled in the kickoff, hands it over to Harvey, who cuts the outside and takes it up around the 35-yard line, and that's where you'll see Zach on the offense take over.
Let's see how this offense responds after a fumble on their last offensive drive, and let's see if this offense can come out together and put another quality drive.
Pressure is on the Jaguars offense to respond after a 48-yard touchdown. Looks like a penalty is going to move the Jaguars back near the 20-yard line.
Wow. After a good return by that special teams, costly penalty right there. Puts them back at their own 20.
Tough start to the drive for the Jaguars. Zacher on the offense, back down the pistol formation. Flores behind Zacher in the backfield. Colbert back in motion. Handoff is going to go to Flores. He's going to be dragged down right away behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Shadowridge all over that defensive play right there as they're able to stop this offense for minimal gain.
It's going to be 2nd down and 13.
Great penetration from that Shadowridge D-line right there.
Yeah, and it just looks like you're seeing the Shadowridge defense game plan for a run on 1st down, stacking the box, get penetration up the middle, and that's what happened, and they were able to make a play.
Right, a point of emphasis going into this game had it been putting this offense in tough 3rd and long passing situations.
Colbert back in motion again. Handoff is going to go to Flores, who evades a defender, and then it will be met by a group of Stallions, and that's going to be good to get them near the original line of scrimmage to set up 3rd down and long.
3rd and long here for this Canyonview offense. Let's see if the Jaguars passing attack is able to come out here, put together a quality play, and pick up this 1st down.
And it's going to be 3rd down and 11 at their own 19-yard line. We just passed the 4-minute mark remaining in this 1st half. Back in the pistol formation. Does that shock you, Nick, thinking that they would go empty backfield?
We could possibly see another wheel route variation like we saw last time on that 3rd down.
Zachary takes a snap, hits Miles Jones on a screen pass. He's going to cut towards the middle of the field, and he's going to gain about 8 or 9 yards. And that'll be setting up 4th down. And here comes the punting unit for the Jaguars. But it looks like Jones is down on the field. We're going to take a short break. We will be back with 3:19 remaining in the 1st half. Jaguars trail the Stallions 7-6.
At Angel Dentistry, our focus is to provide the highest quality and comprehensive family and cosmetic dentistry care. From checkups and cleanings to advanced issues like gum disease and implants, Angel Dentistry will provide an array of dental services to meet all of your family's needs. With extensive experience in using the latest dental techniques and state-of-the-art technology, visit us online at angeldentistry.net for more information or call to schedule your appointment today.
Are you unable to do the things you love? Do you know your daily habits could be better to enhance your quality of life? Are you suffering with chronic pain or chronic illness and can't find the right solution that works for you? Fix Body Group was created so you have a team of professionals to help you achieve your health goals and get you back to doing what you love again. In Scottsdale, go to fixbodygroup.com or call 480-795-5329. Fix Body Group, proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show and Fitness Minute with Tyler Mayer.
We are back on the Varsity Sports Show Network. Down on the field was wide receiver Miles Jones for the Jaguars. He is up, and he was able to walk off on his own power. 4th down and 3. McClellan is out to punt for the Jaguars for the first time tonight. McClellan takes it. He's going to send a line drive punt, and it's going to be out of bounds near the 35-yard line of the Stallions.
Let's see if the Stallion offense is able to unlock more of that passing attack we saw from them last drive. Obviously, it took them 1 play to score that 40-yard touchdown earlier. Interesting to see here if they mix up the pass and run more.
It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Shadowridge offense at their own 35-yard line with 3:12 remaining in this 1st half. They own a 7-6 lead currently and look to expand upon that after a touchdown drive their last time out.
Let's see how the Jaguars defense adjusts after giving up a big play last drive.
Hendricks back out at the quarterback position. Takes the snap, looking for Garcia right away out of the flat, and a flag will be thrown. Looks like there was movement up front in the trenches.
Looks like a false start here.
And it will be a false start, and that'll set up 1st down and 15 back at their own 30-yard line.
You see both these offenses trying some pre-motion snap stuff, and a lot of the time with these younger offensive linemen, they tend to jump early, and it's shown so far.
First down 15, Hendricks takes a snap, fakes the handoff to Garcia, and he's gonna run up the middle. He's got room, and he's gonna be well beyond the first down marker. And it looks like he fumbled the ball. But it was recovered, and it's gonna be first down for the Stallions right around midfield.
Huge break right there from the Stallions as Hendricks fumbles the ball after that impressive gain, and they're able to fall on top of it, keep the offense out on the field. Nice looking run from Hendricks right there, as he's a natural defensive player, and the speed shows.
Yeah, faked the handoff to Garcia, takes off right up the middle, finds room, and was able to get into that third level of the defense, get a huge gain, nearly wiped away with a fumble, but he recovers it, and they have a first down at their own 49-yard line.
Let's see if this offense uses more of Hendricks' speed here, as their normal starting quarterback, Gallardo, was known for his dual threat ability. Interesting to see here if they keep the same type of playbook.
Yeah, Gallardo, you saw his impact early on the rushing game. Quick throw from the snap from Hendricks, and he's going to hit Greer for a nice gain of about 6 or 7 on first down.
Yeah, you said it, Ryan. Nice gain right there. Nice little quick pass right there. You see the quick pass is able to get them a good chunk of yards on a first down instead of a second and short.
Second down and 3, and they are now inside Jaguar territory. Looks like Jaguars have made the adjustment. They now have 2 safeties back in coverage. Hendricks drops back on the snap. He feels pressure. He's going to roll to his left, looking for a receiver downfield. He's got one, and it's going to be caught right around the 10-yard line. The catch is made by number 4, Chase Whitley, his second reception of the game. And that's going to set up first down and 10 around the Jaguar 10-yard line. And they're picking up the tempo, looking to go quick.
Hendricks rolling out to his left there, throws up more of a jump ball to Wiley, and he's able to come down with it for a huge conversion and sets up this Shadow Ridge offense in the red zone.
Hendricks takes a snap, fakes the handoff to Garcia. He's going to run up the middle and into the end zone. Touchdown, Shadow Ridge.
You see there a fake handoff QB keeper there from Hendricks, and he uses that speed, that agility to glide in the end zone. And this Stallion offense has wasted no time as they look to increase their lead.
Yeah, took no time. They got the ball with right around 3 minutes remaining. We have 1:48 left in this first half, and they are now up 13-6.
We saw a great display of multiple runs and passes, keep the defense on their heels. That pass and run game looks solid for the Stallion offense right now.
The extra point is up, and it is good. Tornberg, 2 for 2 on extra points, and the lead is now 14-6 for the Stallions. However, it is still a one-possession game.
Yeah, still a one-possession game here for Canyonview and this Jaguar offense as they look to bounce back after being outscored by 14 in this quarter. They held a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Let's see if this offense can put together one of those drives we saw earlier and make this game closer.
Yeah, and what you saw is Hendricks needed to get his feet under him, and once he did, 48-yard touchdown pass, and now a touchdown on the ground. And he was effective. Fake handoff twice for a big gain, and then the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, for a backup quarterback, he's played an amazing game so far. He's stepped up when he needed to, made a big throw on a 3rd and 10 for the first touchdown, and then he's able to use that speed that we've seen on defense and easily get into the touchdown there on the last drive. Interesting to see here how Canyonview adjusts after being outscored heavily in this quarter.
Yeah, if I'm them, I would still try to go down the field and score despite having the second half kickoff.
2-minute drill for this offense. Let's see if they can get it done.
Tornberg kicks it away. Foster's got it. He's going to return it himself. He's going to try to cut up the sideline. He's got room, and he's going to be brought down right around the 35-yard line. And that is where You'll see Zach on the offense come back out, and the pressure is on with 1:41 remaining in this first half.
Yeah, this offense will have to turn to the 2-minute playbook, the hurry-up offense style, as we approach the 1:30 mark in the second quarter. Luckily for Canyonview, they do get the ball back to start the second half.
It'll be first down and 10 at their own 37-yard line. The defense for the Stallions has buckled down and has been able to keep the Jaguars off the scoreboard in this second quarter. Zachar takes the snap. He's going to flip it back to Flores, and Flores is going to be brought down after a short gain. Gets right around the 40-yard line.
Are you interested with the run call right there?
I would have expected them to try to establish the air game very quick, and they're letting this clock run. I don't know if they're looking to be aggressive downfield here. They still have 2 timeouts, but we are now under 1:20 remaining. It is now going to be second down and 7 at their own 40-yard line, and the offense is going to have to pick it up if they want to get down the field and put points up. And a flag is thrown on the snap. And it's going to be a false start on Canyonview, and that's going to put them back inside their own 40-yard line, and it'll be second down and 12 with 1:01 remaining.
That's the opposite of what you want right there, especially when you're doing a 2-minute drill. These costly penalties setting these offenses back, and it's going to be even harder for them to put points on the scoreboard, especially with the time running right now as we approach under 50 seconds left in the second quarter.
Yeah, the clock is running, and they're just getting up to the line. Zachar looking for the snap. He's got it. And another false start, it looks like, on Canyonview with 40 seconds remaining. False start is confirmed. It's now going to be second down and 17 at their own 30-yard line with 40 seconds left.
We saw a lot of focus and a lot of passion, a lot of energy from this Canyonview team in the first quarter, and we're just not seeing it here in the second quarter. They look undisciplined. They look.
The play clock is running, and Zachar's going over to the sidelines to get the play call. We're under 30 seconds left in this first half. 10 seconds left on the play clock to snap it, and the time management has surely been questionable by the Jaguars to end this half. And they're going to hand it off to Flores. He's going to take it up the middle. He's going to gain about 4 or 5 yards, and that will likely end this first half. 5 seconds remaining. And it will end the first half of action here at Shadowridge High School. The Jaguars had a 6-0 lead at the end of the first quarter, but now at halftime they trail 14-6. They will get the second half kickoff, but the Stallions have bounced back and they have a 1-possession lead at half. We're going to take a break on the Varsity Sports Show Network. We will be back with first half analysis and for second half action.
24th Street Dental Biltmore is the place to go for cosmetic dentistry and Invisalign. Doctors Braden, Turner, and the team are ready to put your dental needs first. They are the Valley's Invisalign experts. Schedule a free exam today and mention the Varsity Show for complimentary in-house whitening. From cleanings to more comprehensive dental, 24th Street Dental Biltmore in Phoenix is the first step toward a healthier smile. Located in the heart of the Biltmore, call or stop by 602-468-1135. Proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show. Thank you for listening to the Varsity Sports Show. Our mission is to empower education and enable dreams, creating a platform to promote young people in extracurricular activities and community outreach. If you are interested in partnering up with the Varsity Sports Show, find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or call or text us at 480-779-9437. The Varsity Sports Show.
Use that ball as a fumble. You took it, you tucked it away, and you ran.
Arizona's home for youth, high school, college, and you. Training Better Athletes was founded by renowned football coach Ron Sowers with the philosophy of training well-rounded young people in mind and body. TBA is the go-to for middle schoolers through the pros. Coach Sowers has worked with all sports but specializes in football offensive and defensive line skills training. Whether it's one-on-one or group training, reach out to Coach Sowers at trainingbetterAthletes.com or call him at 602-435-9064. You can't cheat the grind.
At Angel Dentistry, our focus is to provide the highest quality and comprehensive family and cosmetic dentistry care. From checkups and cleanings to advanced issues like gum disease and implants, Angel Dentistry will provide an array of dental services to meet all of your family's needs. With extensive experience in using the latest dental techniques and state-of-the-art technology, visit us online at angeldentistry.net for more information or call to schedule your appointment today.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk to you about a good friend of mine named Bob Jenkins. Bob is a Marine Corps veteran. Bob and his younger brother DJ own Vets Built Contracting. For 5 years, they've been hiring and putting veterans to work. Vets Built is licensed, bonded, and insured, both residential and commercial, specializing in renovations, remodeling, new build, casitas, safe rooms, or small commercial TI work. If you're a skilled veteran looking for work, a homeowner in need of work, or a commercial business needing TI work, please call Bob or DJ at Vets Built at 480-584-3675.
Are you unable to do the things you love? Do you know your daily habits could be better to enhance your quality of life? Are you suffering with chronic pain or chronic illness and can't find the right solution that works for you? Fixed Body Group was created so you have a team of professionals to help you achieve your health goals and get you back to doing what you love again. In Scottsdale, go to fixedbodygroup.com or call 480-795-5329. Fixed Body Group, proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show and Fitness Minute with Tyler Mayer.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Varsity Sports Show Network coverage of Canyonview Jaguar football. We are about 4 minutes away from the start of the second half, but Nick, I want to recap this first half. A great start from the Jaguars, especially on defense. But that second quarter, towards the end of it, they fell apart and gave up 2 touchdowns, and now they have let a 6-point lead turn into an 8-point deficit. What did you see from this team early on that had them in the lead?
Yeah, we said it from the opening. Both of these teams, especially Canyonview, was sloppy in the last game and the first game. I thought in the first quarter they came out with energy, they came out with focus, they came out with passion. That defense, especially that entire D-line, making that Shadow Ridge offense really uncomfortable, forcing them into some tough third and longs. And like you said in the second quarter, Ryan, Canyonview got simply just outplayed. Shadow Ridge found their offense comfortably. That defense found its spots, and they were able to pitch a shutout in the second quarter and take a 14-6 lead coming into this second half.
Yeah, and you saw their star quarterback, Seth Gallardo, go down with injury, and Micah Hendricks came in. Took a little bit for him to get going, but once he got his feet under him, he lit up the defense of the Jaguars for 2 touchdowns. What have you seen from him ever since about the midway mark of the second quarter?
I couldn't even tell he was backup quarterback after that touchdown throw. I mean, you talk about touch, timing, precision. You know, those are all things that a first-string quarterback usually has, and Hendricks has given this offense the ability to have some of that first-string offense type of player. And I don't know, we've seen his defensive speed on that second touchdown with the fake handoff there for the second touchdown of the night, and this offense hasn't missed a beat without Gallardo. Sure, they would like to have him healthy, but Hendricks has given them plenty to work with.
Yeah, and here comes the Jaguars running back out to the field, and you just have to think, what does this team have to do to get themselves a lead and to obviously get themselves their first win of the season?
Well, it starts on the defensive end, and it starts with that D-line, causing more pressure and disruption with that Shadow Ridge offense. And honestly, Ashton Zacher and this Jaguar offense has to be better themselves too. I feel like they're a little bit too predictable at times in the first half. You could tell them they're going to run the ball. You could tell them they were throwing a quick short pass. So just more flexibility from this offense and just more versatility. Well, let's see if they can get their first win of the season. It'll come from a comeback behind the win type of thing.
What they have to do is they have to open up that playbook. They have to be more creative, more outside runs, more quick passes. They got to get going quick. Good news is they're only down by 1 possession, and they do get the ball to start the second half. What do you want to see from this team on this first drive to start the back end of this game?
I want to see them unleash the passing attack. I feel like in the first half this team was a little too run heavy. I think if they mix it up in the second half, throw some more screen, throw some more short passes, eventually opening up that long passing game, I think it could really help them throughout this entire ball game.
Yeah, it's going to come down to it. They need to find their rhythm quick on offense, and they got to get back in it with a score. We will be back on Varsity Sports Show Network for second half coverage of the Stallions and the Jaguars.
24th Street Dental Biltmore is the place to go for cosmetic dentistry and Invisalign. Doctors Braden, Turner, and the team are ready to put your dental needs first. They are the Valley's Invisalign experts. Schedule a free exam today and mention the Varsity Show for complimentary in-house whitening. From cleanings to more comprehensive dental, 24th Street Dental Biltmore in Phoenix is the first step toward a healthier smile. Located in the heart of the Biltmore, call or stop by 602-468-1135. Proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show.
Thank you for listening to the Varsity Sports Show. Our mission is to empower education and enable dreams, creating a platform to promote young people in extracurricular activities and community outreach. If you are interested in partnering up with the Varsity Sports Show, find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or call or text us at 480-779-9437. The Varsity Sports Show.
Use that ball as a fumble. You took it, you tucked it away, and you ran.
Arizona's home for youth, high school, college, and you. Training Better Athletes was founded by renowned football coach Ron Sowers with the philosophy of training well-rounded young people in mind and body. TBA is the go-to for middle schoolers through the pros. Coach Sowers has worked with all sports but specializes in football offensive and defensive line skills training. Whether it's one-on-one or group training, reach out to Coach Sowers at trainingbeterathletes.com or call him at 602-435-9064. You can't cheat the grind.
At Angel Dentistry, our focus is to provide the highest quality and comprehensive family and cosmetic dentistry care. From checkups and cleanings to advanced issues like gum disease and implants, Angel Dentistry will provide an array of dental services to meet all of your family's needs. With extensive experience in using the latest dental techniques and state-of-the-art technology, visit us online at angeldentistry.net for more information or call to schedule your appointment today.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk to you about a good friend of mine named Bob Jenkins. Bob is a Marine Corps veteran. Bob and his younger brother DJ own Vets Built Contracting. For 5 years, they've been hiring and putting veterans to work. Vets Built is licensed, bonded, and insured, both residential and commercial, specializing in renovations, remodeling, new build, casitas, safe rooms, or small commercial TI work. If you're a skilled veteran looking for work, a homeowner in need of work, or a commercial business needing TI work, please call Bob or DJ at Vets Built at 480-584-3675.
Are you unable to do the things you love? Do you know your daily habits could be better to enhance your quality of life? Are you suffering with chronic pain or chronic illness and can't find the right solution that works for you? Fixed Body Group was created so you have a team of professionals to help you achieve your health goals and get you back to doing what you love again. In Scottsdale, go to fixedbodygroup.com or call 480-795-5329. Fixed Body Group, proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show and Fitness Minute with Tyler Mayer. 24th Street Dental Biltmore is the place to go for cosmetic dentistry and Invisalign. Doctors Braden, Turner, and the team are ready to put your dental needs first. They are the Valley's Invisalign experts. Schedule a free exam today and mention the Varsity Show for complimentary in-house whitening. From cleanings to more comprehensive dental, 24th Street Dental Biltmore in Phoenix is the first step toward a healthier smile. Located in the heart of the Biltmore, call or stop by 602-468-1135. Proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show.
And we are back right before kickoff to start the second half action between the Stallions and the Jaguars. Nick, what do you want to see right away on this drive? How do you want to see them start this drive?
I'd like to see it with a simple, quick first pass play, and try and get the defense on their heels. Mix up the pass and run is really what I want to see from this drive. You know, like I said earlier, I feel like in the first half this team was a little too reliant on the run game, and I feel like Shadow Ridge was able to predict that and stop them on easy gains.
All right, we are getting ready for the second half kickoff here at Shadow Ridge High School. 14-6, Stallions over the Jaguars. Chase Tornberg getting ready for the kickoff. And the second half is underway. Walker Foster gets it, fumbles it, regains it, makes a defender miss, and he's going to be hit and wrapped up right around the 28, 29-yard line. And that's where the Jaguar offense will start their first drive of the second half.
Well, that could have been costly. Opening return fumble, but they're able to recover and make something out of nothing as this Jaguar offense takes the field for the first time in the second half.
Yeah, and what you saw there was Foster came up for the return, and it looks like it went off his pads. And good thing he was able to recover it and keep possession with the Jaguars, because with how the offense is rolling for the Stallions, you don't want to give them the ball anywhere close to your end zone.
You want to make a good comeback right here and solidify that passing game and run game.
Pistol formation for the Jaguars. Zachar drops back, and he's looking for his intended target over the middle. Thrown in double coverage and nearly intercepted.
Ooh.
Pass is incomplete. Looking for Caden Kastner.
Dangerous throw by Zachar right there. First play out of the second half, and he almost handed the Stallions 7 points right there. That easily could have been returned for a pick six.
It just looks right there. It was looking to throw it between two defenders in a very tight window, And that's a dangerous pass.
Looks great if you make the pass. Looks terrible if it gets
Yeah,
intercepted.
he probably could have gone for a deep pass down the sidelines more.
That's what I was thinking. I think he had a receiver on the left side.
Jaguar takes a snap, drops back again, looking for a quick pass over the middle, and it's deflected. And it's going to fall incomplete. On the deflection, it was number 10, Philemoni Liuna, linebacker for the Stallions. And right now, 3rd down and 10 for the Jaguars to start their opening drive. And we are only 15 seconds in to the second half.
2 pass plays that easily could have been completed right there. Just unfortunate timing, and it sets up another passing opportunity here. Huge play as this Canyon View offense looks to stay on the field.
Got 2 linebackers up in the line of scrimmage, dropping back on the snap. Jaguar drops back, looking deep down the field. He's got Colbert, and Colbert makes the catch inside the 30-yard line of the Stallions, and that is a huge gain. But a flag is thrown back at the line of scrimmage. And it is a penalty on the Jaguars, holding, and that'll wipe away the biggest gain of the night for Canyon View and make it 3rd down and around 20.
Honestly, that's probably been the story of the season for Canyon View so far. They get that big play they needed, gets that momentum going, and it's all shut away from a penalty.
It is now going to be 3rd down and 20. Back at their own 18-yard line.
Great play call there on the last play by Canyon View as they're able to leak their receivers behind the defense. Unfortunate penalty right there.
Zacher found his guy deep, had great pocket presence, great protection, and it's wiped away. Zacher drops back on 3rd down, looking over the middle. He's got Harvey, but he drops it off the hands, and a flag is going to be thrown by the near sideline official after a hit made by a defensive back on Harvey after the drop.
You see right there, Harvey could have made that catch easily. However, the Shadowridge defense came in a little too high right there, hit him after the play's over, and that will be costly for the Stallions.
That looks like it'll be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic 1st down.
We see both teams here handing the other team 1st downs and handing them penalty yardage as both look sloppy coming out of the second half.
Waiting the call from the officials. Yep, unnecessary roughness on the defense. And that'll move it up 15 yards. And it'll still make it 4th down. No automatic 1st down for the offense here, and the punt unit is coming on with McClelland.
Shadowridge fortunate there that they were in a 4th and 20 and not less, because that easily would have been an automatic 1st down in any other scenario. Stallions looks to get the ball back here on offense, as it looks like we will have a timeout.
Waiting to call from the officials. Looks like Coach Nick Garrett took a timeout. His 2nd one on the game, his 1st one of the half. No official call from the refs on a timeout.
Looks like play will resume here.
Looks like no timeout will be charged to the Jaguars as McClelland is back out to punt. Returner Greer for the Stallions is back around the 30-yard line. Gets snap, punt, up and away, and it's going to land out of bounds right around the 39-yard line. And that is where Hendricks and the offense will start their first drive of the second half.
After Canyonview stalls and penalties hurt them on their first drive, the Shadowridge Stallions look to come out on offense to extend their lead as they lead 14-6 right now with 11-10 remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's got to hurt because they had a deep ball connection from Zacher to Colbert that would have set them up with first down inside the 30-yard line of the Stallions, and it was wiped away by a penalty, and now they had to punt it away. Tough start, and once again, penalties come back to hurt them.
Puts their defense in a tough situation.
Handoff to Garcia, trying to cut along the outside. He's got room, and he has first down yardage, and now the Stallions will set up with first down inside Jaguar territory.
Great downfield blocking right there from the Stallions as the receivers are able to get out in front of the running back and make a hole for him, and as they're able to pick up a nice gain on first down. First and 10 for the Stallions.
Hendricks calls for the snap. Fakes the handoff to Garcia. He's going to run up the middle, and he's going to be met right away by a group of Canyonview defenders, and he's going to lose yardage.
That Canyonview D-line able to create penetration again as they're able to stop Hendricks in that offense from getting any type of separation.
And they're going to mark him as getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Wow. Favorable call there from the officials.
It looked like he was hit behind the line, then dragged back for a loss.
I completely agree.
But he gets a favorable spot, and that'll set up second down and 10. Looks like they're going Wildcat here. And the handoff goes to Garcia, who tries to stiff arm, but cannot get it, and he will be dragged down by number 10, Daniel Cordova.
This Canyonview defense has been sharp all night, and they're honestly, they've been the reason why this team is in the position where they are right now. Huge third down here as they try and get their offense back on the field.
That's going to be a loss of 2, setting up third down and 12. Hendricks is back out on the field. Garcia on his left hip. Greer in motion. Looking deep. He's got his receiver, Chase Whitley, and it's going to be caught and taken into the end zone for a touchdown. Hendricks finds his guy, Whitley, over the middle on third down and long, and it's taken to the end zone, and it'll be a 2-possession lead for the Stallions.
We saw the Shadowridge receivers going all on go routes right there as Whiteley lined up in the slot, and Hendricks is able to hit him over the top for a huge touchdown as these Stallions open up a 20-6 lead here early in the third quarter.
And this has got to just hurt the Jaguars after what could have been, with a big gain, wiped away, and then to give up a touchdown on third down and long. Tornberg, the extra point is good. It is 21-6 with 9:07 remaining in the third quarter.
If you're Canyonview and this Jaguar offense, you got to try and get a quick score here. Points are a necessity at this time in the ball game. You don't want to go behind more than this. Try and keep it a 2-possession ball game and keep your defense and offense in it.
If there's been any pressure, it is now, more than ever. They have got to get themselves back within one possession here.
21 unanswered points scored by Shadowridge, as it is now 21-6 with 9:07 left in the third quarter. Let's see, Ryan, if this Canyonview offense has any sort of life left in them, as they've been primarily shut down since the first quarter.
They have been completely shut down, and penalties have been the story. You expected them to be more disciplined in this game after a tough stretch of penalties last week, and they have played sloppy throughout this game since the first quarter.
I totally agree. Huge replay of the first game of the season.
Kickoff from Tornberg is up and away. And McClellan has to go back to get it near the goal line. He's going to return it, trying to get to the outside. He has a little bit of room, makes a couple defenders miss, and he's going to be brought down just past the 20-yard line.
Ryan, you said it earlier, if it's any time for this Canyon View offense, it's now. And there's not a whole lot of opportunities left in this ball game, as they will try and cut into this deficit down 15.
And again, it's the arm of Hendricks has gotten the better of the Canyon View defense. Again, single high safety action gets the best of them right over the middle. Great pass from Hendricks. And now it is up to Ashton Zacher to lead his offense into the end zone here. Jet sweep over to Stewart. Nothing, tries to cut inside. And he tends to make something out of nothing and maybe gains a yard at most.
We see Shadow Ridge in the single high safety look. I'm surprised we're not seeing Canyon View attack that more, as they found success with the deep ball earlier. Obviously, it was eliminated by a penalty earlier, but the concept is there, and that play will be there for them all night if they look to attack it.
No gain on first down and second down and 10. This is where they have to potentially look to go deep. Single high safety, once again, like you said, Nick, this is their chance.
Got out to the deep ball here.
Zacher looks to run it, but he pitches it back to Flores, who gets a big gain, bullies over defenders, and he's found himself deep into the third level of the defense, and he will get the first down. Huge gain for the Jaguar offense, and they are now up close to midfield where they get a big first down.
That's exactly what this offense needed. Finally, they're able to get a break after running the ball. Good pitch there from Zacher, as he's able to lead this offense, and this offense picks up a huge, huge first down. I think they sit up near midfield now.
Whistle blown by the ref. And there's another injured Stallion down on the field right at midfield. And he is grabbing his knee. With that, we're going to take a short break. We will be back after the injury on the Varsity Sports Show Network.
Thank you for listening to the Varsity Sports Show. Our mission is to empower education and enable dreams, creating a platform to promote young people in extracurricular activities and community outreach. If you are interested in partnering up with the Varsity Sports Show, find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or call or text us at 480-779-9437. The Varsity Sports Show.
That ball is a fumble. You took it, you tucked it away, and you ran.
Arizona's home for youth, high school, college, and you.
We are back. The injured player down on the field was Memphis Palais, linebacker for the Stallions, but he was able to jog off on his own power.
Yeah, look for him to return the ball game soon, as it looks like he was dealing with a little bit of a cramping issue.
It is first down and 10 for the Jaguar offense at their own 47-yard line.
We see two safeties drop back for Shadow Ridge in their coverage, as Canyon View opens in the pistol.
Zacher takes a snap, drops back. He's looking deep. He's got a guy downfield. He's looking for it, and it is going to be incomplete. Looking for Colbert. Could have been defensive pass interference. No call was made, and it's going to set up second down and 10.
I love the shot there taken by Zacher. We mentioned earlier the two single high safeties there. Took a shot deep, just unable to connect. Looked like a lot of contact between the defenders and on the offense, but I like the no call by the referee there. Let the kids play.
7:45 remaining in this third quarter. Second down and 10. 21-6. Shadow Ridge over Canyon View. Back in the pistol formation. Stewart back in motion. Zacher drops back on the snap, looking for Harvey. Thrown a little outside of his reach. Incomplete, setting up third down.
Just out of the reach of Harvey's hands there. I thought he could have made that catch. The ball was thrown a little bit outside by Zacher. Good play design right there. Huge 3rd and 10 here, though, for this offense as they have to stay on the field.
I have to ask you, Nick, do you think that, depending on how this play goes, Nick Garrett keeps his offense out on the field on 4th down?
Let's see if they're able to get any amount of yards. If this ball is incomplete here, look for the punt team to come on. If they're able to get this to a manageable 4th and 3, 4th and 2, I can see his offense staying on the field.
Zacher rolls to his right, looking for someone. He's looking down the field. He's got Lucas Stewart down the field, completed. Stewart into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Absolutely amazing poise and throw from Zacher on that play. Rolls out to his right. The play is dead. He's able to find his receiver for the touchdown. That's exactly what this Jaguars team needed. And I believe this is the first touchdown allowed by the Shadow Ridge defense.
First touchdown allowed by the Stallion defense all year long. And what a play by Ashton Zacher. Finds his guy downfield, improvising, rolling out away from the pressure to his right. Finds Stewart open downfield, connects with him. Stewart runs right into the end zone for the score. Zacher's 2nd passing touchdown on the season.
All of a sudden, we have a game here at Desert Ridge Stadium.
Caston on for the extra point. He can make it a 1-possession game here. Snap is good. The extra point is blocked. It is no good. That is a huge play
Interesting decision
by
there.
the special teams unit for the Stallions.
Do you agree with the call not to go for 2 there?
I agree with that call. I agree because there, what you can do is he makes that extra point. It's a 1-possession game. They don't convert on a 2-point conversion. It's still a 2-possession game. Of course, you don't plan on having your extra point blocked.
Right, of course. Well, huge special teams there play made by Shadow Ridge as they keep it a 2-possession game. Huge response, though, by the Canyonview offense as Zacher is able to find his receiver downfield and connect for the huge touchdown midway through the 3rd quarter.
Momentum has shifted back towards the Jaguars, but it comes down to the defense. Can they get a much-needed stop to where they can cut the deficit to 1 possession? 7:29 remaining in this 3rd quarter.
We've seen Shadow Ridge become more comfortable with their passing attack. Let's see if they rely on that on this offensive possession.
Pressure is on the defense. Defense was great through the 1st quarter and a half, and then they've now surrendered 3 touchdowns. Can they help out their offense, get a much-needed stop, get off the field, and give the Jaguars a chance to cut this deficit down to 1 possession? Caston getting ready for the kick. Kick is up and away. Takes a bounce, and it is going to go out of bounds. The 2nd time tonight that has happened on a Caston kickoff.
That's the last thing you want if you're Canyonview. You just got the momentum on your side. You want to keep the return to a minimal, and you put this offense at the 40-yard line as they look to expose the passing attack once more.
They're now up at the 35, not what the Jaguars had in mind on that play.
2nd time tonight that's happened for their special teams. Let's see if Shadow Ridge can take advantage of this good field position.
Comes down to the trenches. Can they get pressure on Hendricks when he's back to pass? They have not been able to get anything. And when they have, you saw Hendricks be able to improvise and hit Whitley downfield.
Right, that play's been there for them all night, and it'll continue if Canyonview doesn't adjust to a more single high safety look.
Hendricks back out.
We see 2
in
safeties
the shotgun.
here.
Garcia on his right hip. He's going to drop back to pass. Looking down the right side. And pass is overthrown. And it's going to be picked off by Elijah Gutierrez. And he's looking for room to run. But he is going to be brought down around the 35-yard line. And what a stop. A great play right away as they get the turnover. And the offense will come back out. But a late flag has been thrown.
Had to be huge miscommunication there by Hendricks and the receiver there, as that ball was clearly overthrown, and Canyonview was able to take advantage and get that interception.
Yeah, on that play there, he was looking for Greer down the middle of the field, but Greer stopped on his route, looking to potentially cut over the middle. And overthrow, miscommunication, Gutierrez makes the play, and the flag was deemed inadvertent, and now the Jaguars will take over on their own 35-yard line.
Huge play by Canyonview in that defense as Shadow Ridge basically gifts them the turnover. Let's see if this offense can go back to work here and put together another quality touchdown drive.
Zacher back out with the offense. Capped off the last drive with a long touchdown to Lucas Stewart. First down and 10 in the pistol formation. Zacher rolling out to his left. Looking downfield and nearly caught by Kastner, but off his hand, incomplete, setting up second down and 10.
We're seeing these teams, Ryan, get more comfortable with their passing attack now, as we've seen multiple plays of plus 20 more yard throws, as these teams are testing each other's secondaries, and it's showing to be a good one.
Yeah, teams are opening up the playbooks a lot, looking to go more downfield, take shots down the field a lot more, and it's proven to be successful so far with 2 long touchdowns for the Stallions and a long touchdown for the Jaguars.
I can't imagine we see too much single high safety coverages any longer, as these playbooks are now open and we are seeing the capabilities of these quarterbacks.
Zacher looking to run. He's going to pitch back to Flores, and he fumbles it, but he jumps right on it, and that's going to be a big loss on second down, setting up third down and long.
Questionable play called there. I don't know if that's what you want to do on a second down. Canyonview, fortunately, they're not turning the football over, as they give this offense one more chance on a long 3rd and 17 to make something happen.
Third down and 17. Pressure is on. Play call backfires there with a fumble on second down. Clock is rolling, approaching 6.5 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Pistol formation. Zacher calling for the snap. He's going to drop back. He's going to roll out to his left. Looking downfield. He's going to throw it up. Looking for Colbert. And through his hands. Incomplete. Colbert with a drop on third down.
That might have been a touchdown. Amazing play call ran but there by Canyonview in that offense, as that ball slips right through the hands of Colbert on what could have been a game-changing play. Tough break for the Jaguars in that offense.
Tough break there. Saw Zacher roll out to his left, find his guy deep. Colbert, who he already had a connection downfield with earlier in the game, and through his hands, incomplete. Looking like he was running before he had the ball, had his sights on the end zone, falls incomplete. McClelland on to punt. Gets the punt off, and it's going to take a roll in favor of the Jaguars, and it's going to roll all the way down to around the 34-yard line, and that's where the Stallions will take over.
Wow, huge missed opportunity there by Canyonview, as they were almost able to connect on that huge 3rd and 17. Unable to connect as the Stallion offense looks to take control of this game.
Multiple drops, multiple penalties have taken hits on this Jaguar offense, and now it just comes down to the defense. Can they make another play?
Hendricks basically gifted Canyonview with their interception on the last drive. Can't imagine that happens again. Let's see a more controlled, paced offense here from Shadow Ridge.
Yeah, you can see them try to chew a lot more clock now. Handoff's going to go to Garcia. He's going to cut up the middle, and he has room. He's going to gain about 9.5 yards, setting up second down and short.
Great run on first down there, as he's able to get to that second level of that defense, and it brings up a manageable second and short.
We are now under 6 minutes remaining in this third quarter, and it's actually going to be first down and 10 for the Stallions. Handoff is fake to Garcia. Hendricks runs up the middle. He's going to gain about 4 or 5 yards on first down.
You said it earlier, Ryan, the Shadow Ridge offense is looking to chew more clock and just run up the tempo on this drive, as as they sit comfortably with a 9-point lead, and they can take all the time they want running the ball and chewing up this play clock.
Hendricks in the shotgun. Hands it off to Garcia, who runs up the middle, and he's going to get a short gain of about a yard or two, setting up third down.
Passing situation here for Hendricks in the Shadow Ridge offense. Let's see if they have one more big play left in them.
Third down and 4 at the Jaguar 49-yard line. This is a big play for both sides.
Huge play here. Shadow Ridge looks to continue their offensive drive, and Canyonview looks to get their offense on the field.
Hendricks drops back looking for a receiver. He's going to roll out to his right, and he's going to try to make a completion. Has the throw, and it's caught, but out of bounds, incomplete. And that's going to set up fourth down. Big stop there by the Canyonview defense.
Great defense there by Canyonview and the Jaguar defense, as it looks like there was a decision whether the Shadow Ridge offense will stay on the field. Looks like they will like to go to punt the ball, as the Jaguars offense gets another chance to cut into this deficit as we approach 4 minutes left in this third quarter.
Key is they cannot have another running into the kicker or roughing the kicker penalty. They got to stay away, and they got to get the ball back.
Clean football here the way out.
Tornberg, low snap, he's got it. Nearly blocked. McClellan's got it. He's going to look to go to the outside, and he's got running room, and he's going to get up near the 40-yard line, and the offense will take over. 4:11 remaining in the third quarter.
Looks like there might be a flag on the play. Let's wait and see here what the call is from the official.
Looks like no flag was thrown on the play, and it'll just be first down.
Looks like they pick up the flag.
Zacher coming back out. He has been in a rhythm throwing downfield in this third quarter. First and 10.
They drop
at their own 41-yard line. Here comes pressure off the middle. Handoff goes to Flores, who runs up the middle, has some room, and he has got the first down and more, as he is now inside the Stallions' 45-yard line.
Great play call right there. You saw the Shadow Ridge defense drop back in a two single high safety look. The Canyonview offense is able to hand it off. HB draw right there, right up the middle for a huge first down gain.
One play, and they are now inside Stallion territory. And they are threatening to get the deficit within one possession.
This offense looks more comfortable. Let's see if they take another shot deep here.
Zacher fakes the handoff. He's got room. He's going to cut inside, and he's going to gain about 9 yards on first down. Good play call there.
Great.
Faking the handoff.
Great fake there by Zacher. He fooled the entire defense, even fooled me at the time. I thought the running back had the ball right there, as Zacher kept it for a huge 9 yards.
It's going to be second down and 1. If you're Nick Garrett's here, what are you going with? You going to run up the gun, or are you going to give it to Zacher to make a play with his feet or with his arm?
I would just try and read the defense. If they're in single high safety look, I would try to attack that defense down the field. If they're showing two safeties, I would look to run the ball.
Gets the pass going downfield and dropped by Colbert. Zacher goes downfield towards the far sideline, had Colbert off of his hands, incomplete, and it's going to be third down and 1.
For the second straight drive now, we've seen Zacher and Colbert unable to connect on what I thought had been two great balls thrown by Zachary, and they're unable to connect for two potential huge touchdowns.
And it looks like coming onto the field is Bo Davins on the far sideline. Third down and 1. Handoff is going to go to Flores. and he's going to be met right at the line of scrimmage, and he's going to lose a half a yard, and that's going to set up 4th down.
This has to be 4-down territory here for the Jaguars, as there just simply isn't enough time left in this game to give this ball back to the Stallions.
Zacher going to get the play call. Looks like the offense will stay on the field. 4th down and 2.
Huge play here for both teams.
We are approaching 2:20 left in the 3rd quarter. Zacher in the shotgun. Drops back to pass, looking over the middle. He's got Stewart, who makes a catch, cuts up the middle of the field, and he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars!
Wow. Simple little flat route ran right there by Canyonview and their receivers as Thatcher sits back calmly and is able to find his receiver for the huge, not only the conversion, but for the huge touchdown, as Canyonview is called all the way back and looks to make it a 2-point game, or unless the offense is on the field here.
What a play. A quick curl route for Stewart. Makes a play, high throw, comes down with it, turns upfield, uses his speed, turns on the after jets, and gets into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the offense is staying on for a 2-point conversion. I like this call because if they were to surrender a touchdown, they would still be within 1 possession if they got it.
Correct. I think this is the right play call right here. You want to go for 2, try to make it a 1-point game, put some more pressure on that Stallion offense.
Zacher drops back, looking for a receiver. He's got Flores, and he's got the 2-point conversion. It is a 1-point ball game with 2:08 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Whew. We got a ball game, folks. Canyonview responds miraculously with an 8-point possession there, making a 1-point game, as this Stallion offense looks to get the ball back to chew up some more clock and to potentially put this game away. But this Canyonview team is not going away quietly.
This is the best we have seen Zacher and the offense look all game, attacking downfield, using his arm, using his legs. The playbook has been opened, and it is paying dividends as they have now scored 14 unanswered.
And we said it in the open. We were curious to see if this playbook would be open to Zacher's strengths, and it has. You know, Shadowridge has come out in multiple single high safety looks, and they're almost daring Zacher to throw the football, and he's made the defense pay so far. He could have had, honestly, 3 touchdowns on that drive.
And Caston comes out for the kickoff. The score is 21-20 with 2:08 remaining in this 3rd quarter. We got a lot of football left. And imagine, that extra point is not blocked. We would have a tie game here.
If a lot of things would have gone differently, we could be seeing a different score, as Canyonview has had multiple opportunities to put this game away. And they find themselves down by 1 here as we approach the 4th quarter.
Caston getting ready to send it deep. And he's going to kick it short towards the sideline. And it's going to be fair caught, but it's going to be dropped and recovered by the Stallions. And that's where they will take over. A near huge mistake by Shadowridge.
That was like the first play of the game. You know, short kick right there. And I think in practice this week, Shadowridge should look to work on those short kickoffs because they've had trouble fielding those twice now. Luckily, they're able to retain possession, get the ball back up by 1. But they can smell Canyonview creeping up on them.
And it looks like we see Seth Gallardo on the sideline in street clothes. No pads, no pants, and he is on crutches. Hope the best for the star quarterback for Shadowridge. But Hendricks has come in and played well, but he's now facing some pressure. 1st down and 10 at their own 22, only up by 1. Handoff goes to Garcia. He's going to be met shortly after the line of scrimmage, but he's going to push forward for about a gain of 5 or 6 yards on 1st down.
Nice 1st down carry right there. You always want to get at least 5 or 6 on 1st down, and he's able to do that with the 2nd effort. If Canyonview wants to get the ball back, they're going to need to make those crucial 1st down and 2nd down stops and try and limit these gains.
2nd down in 4. Hendricks takes a snap, hands it off to Garcia, who's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage and then dragged down for a loss. Huge play made by Jesse Roca of the Jaguars. And it's going to be 3rd down and 7 after a loss of 3.
Amazing play there by Roca as he's able to blow up that entire play. And he makes this a much harder 3rd and 7 for this Shadow Ridge offense.
Huge 3rd down play here. Greer in motion. They're going to have trips right now. Hendricks takes the snap. He's going to drop back. He's looking over to his right. He's going to roll out. And he's looking downfield. And the pass is going to be incomplete, overthrown. And it'll be 4th down and 7 with 42 seconds remaining in this 3rd quarter.
Bang, bang play right there. As Hendricks rolls out to his right, looks for his receiver, is unable to connect. And this Canyon View defense stands tall, and it gives their offense another chance to potentially take this lead on this next possession.
And another Stallion is down on the field near the far sideline. We're going to take a quick break while the player's down on the field. We will be back shortly on the Varsity Sports Show Network.
Training Better Athletes was founded by renowned football coach Ron Sowers with the philosophy of training well-rounded young people in mind and body. TBA is the go-to for middle schoolers through the pros. Coach Sowers has worked with all sports but specializes in football offensive and defensive line skills training. Whether it's one-on-one or group training, reach out to Coach Sowers at trainingbetterAthletes.com or call him at 602-435-9064. You can't cheat the grind.
We are back here on the Varsity Sports Show Network, and the injured player on the field was Chase Whitley, wide receiver for the Stallions, but he was able to jog off on his own power, and we have 4th down and 7, 42 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter, and Tornberg is back on the field to punt, with McClellan right around the Canyon View 43-yard line to receive the punt.
What a 3rd quarter from this Canyon View team. They've shown life, they've shown determination, and let's see if they can put together one more drive to take the lead.
Nearly blocked. It's a short punt, but it's going to take a heavy bounce in favor of Shadow Ridge, and that ball is going to be down right about the Canyon View 35-yard line, and that is where the offense will take over with 30 seconds remaining in this 3rd quarter.
Huge opportunity here for the Jaguars offense. One possession game as they trail by 1, 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. They will try and come all the way back from down 21-6 to take the lead. After we thought this game could have been easily out of hand by this point, they've come all the way back, and they've made this a very, very intriguing ball game.
Zacher in the shotgun to start. Pistol formation with Flores behind him.
Let's see if they keep it a single high safety.
And they will. Single high safety, Stewart in motion. Zacher drops back, rolling out, looking for a quick pass. He's got a receiver, and breaking tackles cut to the outside, and he will be brought down after gaining 1st down yardage and getting up to midfield. And that is number 33. And it was Matthew Sarazosa.
Great play call there, ran by Canyon View. They've been using that screenplay to their advantage all night, and it bodes well for them right there. Huge 1st down conversion as this 3rd quarter winds down, and we will take it to the 4th quarter.
And like you said, Nick, that'll end the 3rd quarter of action. The Canyon View Jaguars have stormed back after trailing 21-6. They trail 21-20 as we enter the final 12 minutes of play. When we come back, they will have 1st down and 10 right at midfield. We're going to take a short break on the Varsity Sports Show Network.
At Angel Dentistry, our focus is to provide the highest quality and comprehensive family and cosmetic dentistry care. From checkups and cleanings to advanced issues like gum disease and implants, Angel Dentistry will provide an array of dental services to meet all of your family's needs. With extensive experience in using the latest dental techniques and state-of-the-art technology, visit us online at angeldentistry.net for more information or call to schedule your appointment today.
Anthony Zatcher in this offense has exploded as they stormed all the way back from 21-6 to make it a 21-20 ball game as we sit here in the fourth quarter. Ball at the 50-yard line. And let's see if Canyonview has it in them to take the lead back.
All right, 1st and 10 to start this fourth quarter. Zacher in pistol formation. Flores behind him. Fakes the handoff to Flores, and he's going to cut to the outside, cut back in, and he's going to fumble it. The ball is on the ground, and it looks like there's going to be a fight for the ball on the ground.
Canyonview thinks they have it.
And we are waiting for the call. Shadowridge has recovered the fumble.
Just when you thought Canyonview was able to take the lead on their next possession, they turn over the football again, and they give the Shadowridge team the football back up by 1 with 11:45 left in this fourth quarter.
What a blow to this team. You saw Zacher had some good yardage on 1st down, looked to extend the ball for more, and the ball gets knocked out, and Shadowridge will take over at their own 43-yard line.
That is so disheartening for this Canyonview team as they send their defense out there to make another huge crucial stop. If this offense can take their time and be methodical with their play calling.
Snap goes to Hendricks, dropping back. He feels the pressure, and he's going to be brought down by Jesse Roca for a sack.
That D-line has been in the backfield all night, and they're finally able to land their first sack of the night, I believe, as they make a huge 1st down play instead of a 2nd and long.
That is Roca's first sack of the night and 2nd on the season, and it is now 2nd down and 19. Big play on 1st down by the Jaguar defense. Can they hold the Stallions to a 3-and-out? Handoff, faked, up the middle goes Hendricks. He has room up the middle, and he's got 1st down. He's well into Canyonview territory, and he is dragging defenders deep, and he is the ball all the way down inside the Jaguar 10-yard line.
Wow. Hendricks there, able to escape pressure, and you see that defensive speed that he has shown us earlier, able to take it right up the middle, able to drag defenders with him, and take the ball to the 8-yard line as he has his offense well in store for another scoring drive.
1st down and goal at the 8-yard line. You saw the fake handoff to Greer, and the middle of the field was wide open, and Hendricks exploits it, takes it deep into Canyonview territory. He fakes the handoff again, escapes a sack, and it will be dragged down after a gain of about 4. It'll be 2nd down and goal at the 5-yard line. 10.5 minutes remaining in this final quarter.
It would be huge here if this Canyonview defense could hold this team to a field goal. Keep it a 1-possession game.
And Hendricks takes it up the middle, and he's getting this final push, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Shadow Ridge. They take advantage of the fumble and score 6. Hendricks with his 2nd touchdown on the ground tonight.
Hendricks has been unbelievable this evening. Coming in for the injured Gallardo, he's come in poised, collected, able to bring versatility to this team. And this offense hasn't missed a beat under him as he's able to put 4 good scoring drives together for this Shadow Ridge team.
His 4th total touchdown on the night. Tornberg on for the extra point. It is up and right through the uprights. It is good. It is 28-20. Stallions over the Jaguars. But the good news is it is still a 1-possession game with a 2-point conversion. What do the Jaguars have to do on this drive to be able to tie this ball game?
Protect the football. It doesn't get much simpler than that. You know, we came into the game saying that was the one thing that we saw from them last game, which hurt them drastically, and it's hurt them a lot this game. They've had multiple opportunities in this game now to take the lead or to tie it, and Shadow Ridge has come up with turnover after turnover and has been able to keep Canyonview off of that scoreboard.
Defenses have made plays when they need it most, and now it comes down to Zacher and the offense to put up points when they need it most now. 10:01 remaining in the football game.
Huge drive coming up for Canyonview in this offense. And let's see if Zacher opens up that playbook once more and delivers another quality scoring drive.
They were on the brink of taking the lead, but failed with a fumble from Zacher. And now he's going to have to shake it off, and he's got to get them into the end zone here.
Got to get him in the end zone twice to tie this ball game.
Tornberg getting ready to send it deep. And the kick is a line drive over Foster's head. He's going to pick it up right at the 2-yard line. He's going to cut to the outside looking for some green grass, and he's got it. And he makes the defender miss and is dragged down inside the 20-yard line.
Good coverage there by Shadow Ridge as they're able to prevent the big return from happening. And they put their defense out on the field looking to prevent this Canyonview team from getting any sort of life in them.
It'll be 1st down and 10 at the 21-yard line with 9:52 remaining in this game. Here comes Zacher, and here comes the offense.
Friday Night Lights, down by 8 on the road. Can this Jaguars offense put together the drive they need?
In the shotgun, he's got Flores on his left hip. He's going to drop back. He's going to look down the sideline. He's got Colbert underthrown a little bit. Colbert makes a catch, and he is deep inside Stallions territory right around the 40-yard line.
Colbert and Zacher have had that play open all night, and they're finally able to connect for a huge first play of the drive. Nice back shoulder throw there by Zacher as Colbert makes a nice adjustment on the ball. Is able to reel that in for a huge gain.
What you saw there was the ball was a little bit underthrown by Zacher, and you saw Colbert cut back, adjust, and make the catch. And that is the best way to start the drive here
exactly
if you're the Jaguars.
Exactly what they needed. Let's see if they can come out and show us the same type of look.
Zacher's going to drop back on the snap again. Over the middle, he's got his receiver, and it is caught, and he's going to be dragged down after about a gain of 6. It is Stewart.
We're seeing a more up-tempo offense look now from Canyonview as they're trying to waste minimal time.
If they can keep this Stallions defense on their toes, it will exploit some holes in that defense to where they could take advantage and get a score.
We've seen it happen multiple times already, and most of the time it's been in that high safety, 1 safety look. They dropped 2 in coverage right now. Look for them to short dump off to the running back.
Zacher's going to roll out to his right. He's looking for someone. Makes a defender miss. He's going to cut up the middle. He's going to try to get to the outside, and he's going to be hit right around the 1st down marker.
This will be a very interesting spot here.
And that is good for the 1st down as they move inside the Stallions' 30-yard line. What a play from Zacher, making 2 defenders miss behind the line of scrimmage. Cuts upfield, gets to the outside, and gets the 1st down.
Yeah, broken play right there. Zacher able to make something out of nothing. Is able to run for his life right there and able to pick up a key first down and keep the chains moving for this offense as they're threatening here on the Stallions 28.
First down and 10. Pistol formation. Handoff goes to Flores right up the middle, and he's going to be hit after gaining about a 3 or 4 yards, setting up second down.
Good penetration there from the Shadow Ridge defensive line as they're able to keep Canyon View offense to a minimal gain.
We are under 8 minutes remaining in the game. Second down and 7 at the 25-yard line. Back in the pistol formation. Jaguar calling for the snap. He's going to drop back. Looking over. And it's going to be picked off. And going down the field. Zach's the only one left trying to make the play. He's not going to be able to make the play. It's going to be a pick 6 for the Stallions.
Absolutely brutal there.
The play is made by number 19, Rocco Bonini. His first interception of the season, and it is a huge play as it makes it a 2-possession game.
Bonini might have just had the play of the night right there as Canyon View found their offensive look, found what they were trying to do. He's able to read Satcher's eyes and able to take that for 6. House call there for Shadow Ridge in that defense as this is looking a little too insurmountable for Canyon View and the Jaguars team.
Tornberg on for the extra point. Crushing blow. You just saw Bonini undercut the route, make the play, and took it for 6. But the extra point is off the left upright. No good. It is 34-20 with 7:15 remaining in the game. Zach's second interception of the night.
Wow, and the most costly one of the night too, as the defense is able to take that one all the way for 6. Bonini there with a huge defensive play, honestly probably play of the night for them, as they're able to prevent the Canyon View team off the scoreboard, and they're able to put up 6 points up by themselves.
Huge play for them. And they're going to have to go up tempo if they want to have any chance. 7:15 remaining. They're going to have to pick up the tempo. Go no huddle, hurry up.
You're going to see Shadow Ridge here give up a lot of the field as they're trying to play more prevent defense, trying to keep them out of the end zone. As Canyon View will look to do whatever they can to put up points on the scoreboard in a hurry as they trail by 14 with 7 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter.
Tornberg getting ready to send it deep. His kickoffs have been effective in the second half, limiting the return by the Jaguar special teams unit. Tornberg sends it deep. Foster coming up to make the play, lets it bounce, fields it off the hop. He's going to try to cut to the outside. He's got some green grass, tries to cut up the middle, and he's going to be brought down right past the 30-yard line. 7:08 remaining, and that is where the Jaguar offense will take over.
Well, we said it last session, we'll say it again. They need to score now and in a hurry as it's desperation time. They find themselves down by 14 here with just over 7 minutes remaining in this ball game.
Pressure is on now. 2 straight drives, the team has been able to either take the lead or tie it up. Turnovers have come back to haunt them.
As Zatcher and the offense look to put points in a hurry here, as there isn't a lot of time remaining.
In the shotgun, Stewart in motion. Handoff goes to Stewart on the outside. He's cutting out, looking for room, and he's going to gain about 6 or 7 yards.
Does Shadow Ridge come with the football right there?
Looking, and it looks like Stewart fumbled for the second time tonight on the play. A late call from the official, and Shadow Ridge is going to take over inside Jaguar territory.
3 straight possessions for this Canyon View Jaguars team where they have coughed up the football in dire circumstances. You just can't have that at this time in the ball game.
They have continued to shoot themselves in the foot.
We've said it all along, self-inflicted wounds, and it comes back right here on the 3rd straight possession.
And here comes Hendricks in the offense, and this is where you're definitely going to see them go more to the run and try to chew some clock. Handoff goes to Garcia along the outside, and he's going to go straight on, and he will be hit after about a gain of 3 or 4, setting up second down.
And like you said, Ryan, this Shadow Ridge offense can just let this play clock run and run and run, as it's looking quite gloom for Canyon View right now.
You said it, Nick, and they are now inside the Jaguar 40-yard line, second down and 6, now under 6.5 remaining in the game. Whenever they needed a turnover and needed a play most, the Stallions defense has made it. They were able to do it last week with multiple turnovers, and they've been able to do it again to keep the lead. Hendricks fakes the handoff, and he's going to run it up the middle once again, and he's going to get the first down. That'll move the sticks as they are now inside the 30-yard line.
We got to commend the Shadow Ridge defense time after time after time. When they've been put in bad positions, they've found a way to come up with the football, and they've given their offense plenty of opportunities to close out this football game. As we look here, this offense will look to put the score out of hand.
And they're letting the clock run. We are now under 6 minutes, and Hendricks is just lining up in the shotgun with under 10 seconds remaining on the play clock. Takes a snap, hands it off to Garcia, runs it up the middle. He's going to get a nice gain of about 5 or 6 on first down. We approach 5.5 minutes remaining in this game. Shadow Ridge up 34-20. 3 fourth-quarter turnovers by the Jaguars have come back to haunt them. They were down 21-20, and they're now down 34-20. But a penalty on Shadow Ridge will put them back. And now set up first down and really long, roughly first down at 20, back around the 35-yard line.
As this game clock continues to run now, we're approaching the 5-minute mark here in this fourth quarter.
First down and 17 at the 35-yard line. Garcia gets the handoff to the fakes the handoff to the outside. Hendricks takes it to the outside with Garcia as his lead blocker, and he's going to get past the original line of scrimmage and take it all the way up past the 25-yard line.
Interesting there to see him run out of bounds as that stops the clock. However, he picks up the first down, keeps the chains moving, and more importantly, keeps the ball out of Canyon View's hands.
Second down at the 22-yard line. 2nd and 4. Hendricks looking to let the clock continue to run. 5 minutes flat remaining. And they're on the door of extending this game to a 3-possession lead. Hendricks takes a snap. Fakes the handoff to Garcia again. He's trying to cut outside, looking to get the first down. He's going to be met by a group of Canyon View defenders, and he will be short of the first down, setting up third down.
Clock continues to keep running here as Shadow Ridge looks to take commanding control of this football game and put this game out of reach for the Canyonview Jaguars.
It's going to be 3rd down and 2 at the 20-yard line. They got to somehow force a turnover here to give themselves any chance. But we are getting close to the 4-minute mark in this game. 5 seconds left on the play clock. 3. And there's going to be a flag thrown for a delay of game on 3rd down and 2. Hendricks was unable to get the snap off in time. It'll be 3rd down and 7 back at the 25-yard line. 4:05 remaining. Clock starts to run again. We are now under 4 minutes remaining in the game. 3rd down and 7. Canyonview needs to get a stop with allowing any points here, and quick if they want to get right back in it.
Biggest play of the night here for the Jaguars.
Hendricks evades pressure. He's going to roll out, and he's going to be dragged down right around the line of scrimmage, and the clock is going to run. 3:30 remaining in this game. They're going to let the clock run. Nick Garrett is not going to use a timeout. It is 4th down.
Good defensive stand there by the Jaguars, although it might be too late here as we are approaching the 3-minute mark here in the 4th quarter.
Hendricks and the offense are going to stay out on the field as well.
If they convert here, the game will virtually be over.
4th down and 5 at the 23-yard line. Hendricks takes a snap, rolling out to his right, looking for a receiver. He's got one, and it is completed. Is it enough for the 1st down? It is. That'll move the sticks with under 3 minutes remaining. A 4th down conversion sets up 1st down inside the 15-yard line, and that could be it for the Jaguars.
Yeah, that right there looks to be the game-deciding play, as the game clock will continue to run with a fresh set of downs for Shadow Ridge. As
the difference in this game is the turnovers, especially Bonini. His pick 6 with under 8 minutes remaining made it a 2-possession game. Handoff goes to Garcia, runs it up the middle. He's going to gain about 5 or 6.
Yeah, there's multiple plays you could look back on and say that this was the game-changing play, but I think that pick 6 earlier in the 4th quarter, or later in the 4th quarter, really solidified this win for Shadow Ridge, and it was a valiant effort from Canyonview. They fought all the way back, unable to keep control of the ball and keep the ball out of Shadow Ridge's hands.
And there's a Canyonview player down on the field with 2:01 remaining in the game. We're going to take a short break. We will be back on the Varsity Sports Show Network.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk to you about a good friend of mine named Bob Jenkins. Bob is a Marine Corps veteran. Bob and his younger brother DJ own Vets Built Contracting. For 5 years, they've been hiring and putting veterans to work. Vets Built is licensed, bonded, and insured, both residential and commercial, specializing in renovations, remodeling, new build, casitas, safe rooms, or small commercial TI work. If you're a skilled veteran looking for work, a homeowner in need of work, or a commercial business needing TI work, please call Bob or DJ at Vets Built at 480-584-3675.
We are back on the Varsity Sports Show Network, home of Canyonview Jaguar football. And the injured player walking off the field right now for the Jaguars is number 53, Jesse Ortiz. He's able to walk off on his own power. But we have 2 minutes remaining in this game. 2nd down and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Interesting to see how Shadow Ridge handles it from here. You wonder if they're just going to take a knee and go with that, or if they try and put more points up on the scoreboard.
Hendricks takes a snap, hands it off to Garcia. He's going to be hit after a quick gain of about 2 or 3 yards. The clock is running, and by the time they take this next snap, it'll be under 1:10 left in the game.
Comeback falls just short for Canyonview and the Jaguars, as they're just a couple of turnovers away from really threatening the Shadow Ridge team. They're unable to get it done tonight, but you have to think moving forward that they can capitalize on this offensive showcase.
Yeah, and the ability of the Stallions to be able, after that Stewart fumble, to just chew the amount clock they've been able to chew has been impressive. Handoff goes back to Garcia as he gets close to the first down marker. It'll be 4th down inside the 10-yard line with 55 seconds remaining. They're letting the clock roll as we are now under 40 seconds remaining.
Stallions can taste victory here, as we're just 30 seconds away from this game going final, and from the Stallions improving to a 2-0 record on the year. And
Hendricks takes the snap. He's going to hand off to Garcia. He's going to cut outside, and he's going to run it into the end zone for a touchdown. And that'll make it a 3-possession game with 20 seconds remaining. That'll cap it off for the offense, led by backup quarterback Micah Hendricks, who led this team after losing star quarterback Seth Gallardo, and they are going to improve to 2-0 on the season. As for the Jaguars, they fall to 0-2 on the year. Their first home game will be next week, but tough pill to swallow as they fall short of a comeback.
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, the comeback just falls short. You know, you have to think they're a couple plays away from really threatening the scoreboard and putting some serious pressure on the Stallion team. But you got to give it to the Stallion defense. I mean, all night long they've been there. They've been putting constant pressure on this offense, and they were able to make key turnovers at key moments. That pick six we mentioned earlier, probably the difference in this ball game as of right now.
And actually next week, the Jaguars will hit the road for their 3rd straight week to open the season, as they will visit Vista Grand on the road. That will be set for next Friday at 7 p.m. as they will look for their first win of the season.
A lot of positives to build off from this Canyonview team, but like Ryan and I have said over and over again, it's the self-inflicted wounds that have really hurt this team over the first 2 games. In this game in particular, you know, you really compete well with a good, disciplined football team, and the ball just slipped out a few too many times, and they were unable to come away with the victory.
It's the same wounds as week 1 against Peoria. Fumbles, turnovers, penalties, all comes full circle. If you're Coach Nick Garrett, you got to focus on letting those things take precedent as a priority in practice this week. Short kick from Shadow Ridge, and it's going to roll out of bounds. The ball will be placed at the 35-yard line with 20 seconds remaining. The offense will come back out for what looks like one final play. Zacher comes back out. Pistol formation in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Handoff will go to Flores, who's going to take it up the middle He's going to gain about 5 yards on first down, and that'll end this ball game. As we reach, the clock is about to hit 0. The Shadow Ridge Stallions are 2-0 on the season with a victory over the Canyonview Jaguars, who fall to 0-2 on the season. We will be back shortly with a post-game analysis on the Varsity Sports Show Network.
Thank you for listening to the Varsity Sports Show. Our mission is to empower education and enable dreams, creating a platform to promote young people in extracurricular activities and community outreach. If you are interested in partnering up with the Varsity Sports Show, find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or call or text us at 480-779-9437. The Varsity Sports Show.
Use that ball as a fumble. You took it, you tucked it away, and you ran.
Arizona's home for youth, high school, college, and you. Training Better Athletes was founded by renowned football coach Ron Sowers with the philosophy of training well-rounded young people in mind and body. TBA is the go-to for middle schoolers through the pros. Coach Sowers has worked with all sports but specializes in football offensive and defensive line skills training. Whether it's one-on-one or group training, reach out to Coach Sowers at trainingbetterAthletes.com or call him at 602-435-9064. You can't cheat the grind.
We are back on the Varsity Sports Show Network. The Jaguars fall to 0-2 on the season with a 41-20 defeat to the Stallions of Shadow Ridge. But what you have to look at is the opportunities that this Canyonview team had to take the lead to start the fourth quarter. They had first down at midfield and fumbled down by 1. Then after the fumble and a score by the Stallions, they had a chance to tie it, and then a pick 6 thrown by quarterback Ashton Zacher led to them down by 2 possessions, and then a final fumble from Lucas Stewart with 7 minutes remaining rounded it out as the Stallions wound down the entire clock and scored with 20 seconds left to cap off the victory. Nick, looking forward to next week. What positives can Coach Nick Garrett's take out of his team tonight?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of positives that come out of this tonight's game. I think after falling behind early, I think it was 21-6 early, and this team managed. The third quarter was all Canyonview as they came out determined, ready to play, and we saw the offensive playbook really come out. You know, I thought this Canyonview team showed a lot of positives, especially on the offensive end with Ashton Zacher and guys like Colbert, Lane, Harvey. You know, all those type of guys. They have playmakers on that offense. The question is, can they connect at dire times? And I got to give it to that Shadow Ridge defense. Time and time again, they were able to come up with a timely play, the timely turnover, and they were able to prevent any chance of Canyonview coming back in this football game. But like I said earlier, a lot of positives to come away with. If you're Canyonview, you just got to be cleaner with the football, not get the football away, be more disciplined from a penalty standpoint. And this is a good football team that I think can make some noise this year.
Yeah, you saw a lot of positives. You saw Ashton Zacher be able to showcase his arm tonight. Did a great job throwing the ball downfield, getting them back in the game when they were down 21-6. But there's the obvious things that they need to work on as penalties and turnovers came back to bite them for the second straight week. Nick, outside of those two, what else should this team prioritize and getting better at as they look forward to a date with Vista Grand next week?
I think they just need to be more versatile in their play calling. I felt at times in the first half it seemed they were way more reliant on the run game. Second half that came out, they're way more reliant on the passing game. I'd like to see them be a little more versatile in their play calling, mix up the run and pass play a lot in their drives. I think that will help keep the defense on their heels, and it'll open up a lot more holes and a lot more zones for their offense.
Nick, you said it perfectly. And with that, we will see you guys next week as the Canyonview Jaguars will hit the road one last time before their home opener as they will take on Vista Grand on the road next week on Friday at 7 p.m. I'm Ryan Blank alongside Nakash Nath. That'll do it for your coverage of Jaguar football on the Varsity Sports Show Network.